I don't know where to start. Hold on. At the beginning.
I guess we'll take it back to the beginning.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
No, we're not. Testing 1, 2, 3. Audio testing 1, 2, 3.
Cookies are right there.
I don't know if they can see the cookies, but Max is pointing.
I'm just saying.
Max is pointing to the tray of cookies he brought us today.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try one?
Yeah, I'll try one on camera.
Yeah, we'll
we
introduce him. Let's show him to the camera real first.
All right,
They're mother's cookies.
If you're listening to the show, I apologize because you can't see them, but take Gabe's word.
Yeah. Subscribe on YouTube anyways, though.
Show the front. You're showing the underside.
Oatmeal cookies?
Oatmeal cookies.
Oatmeal
Not my
what?
favorite,
Oatmeal raisin?
I assume.
Okay.
All
I
right.
mean, I had one already. I'm just being a host.
All right, here we go.
I feel like maybe a little not
ASMR,
sweetener.
chew into the mic.
Yeah, this is the #1 rule of podcasting. Chew into the mic at all times.
Scotch whiskey.
Pretty good. I think if it was warm, it would be better.
Yeah.
Did I not say that outside?
I'm going to pay attention to you, nigga. I'll give him an 8 out of 10.
Whoa.
That's pretty high. 8 out of 10 is like
for my mother.
close to perfection. That's funny to you, man?
No.
Perfection is no laughing matter.
Oh, you're right.
All right, so thank you for the cookies, Max.
Yeah, thank you, Max.
So
Very cool.
that was the good news about you. There is some bad news about you.
About me?
About
Yeah.
Max, what?
What happened?
Oh,
Tell the viewers and the listeners where you will be for 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah, I'm down south again, everyone. My bad.
He's down bad. He's down south once again.
Down
Push
south.
This
weight.
time he's gonna be gone for 2 weeks, which is insane.
Yeah.
Don't you guys worry though. I got stuff planned. I got it all figured out. I got it wrapped up.
Hey, but if you're in Tennessee, Max is doing features for half off. Tap in. Tap in.
And
Before he
he's
comes
doing
back.
EPs for what? How much are you doing EPs for, Gabe?
3K.
3K for EPs. Tap in.
Yeah.
Tap in. You gonna perform in Miami too?
We'll get there.
Have y'all seen the footage in Miami?
Yeah, man.
What do you guys think of
What
that?
do you mean footage?
I
Of
think
like
I think
no one following curfew.
Plugfest is gonna be insane.
It's gonna be crazy. But basically,
Nah,
it's like it's a riot over there. It's going crazy.
Look, I wouldn't do anything like that, obviously, because of COVID. But if Back in Blood is on, it's hard not to turn up a little bit.
Is that your #1 song right now?
No, but it's still a hype song.
No, but
It's just one lyric. I just go for the one lyric and then leave.
what lyric?
That Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog. But
you
Pooh,
know my-
I'm really Shiesty.
Yeah.
That should go hard.
You know I'm really poo.
You know I'm really pooey. Nah, he's not. But yeah, so Max will be gone down
Yeah,
south.
everyone. My bad.
Pray for him. You should pray for both of us. We can't really tell y'all what we cooking up. We making moves in
Yeah,
silence.
please. Everyone, please.
But if you
Very-
believe in something,
Please.
like a higher power or a deity, please pray for us. We're not in trouble,
No.
but like
Any higher power?
anything.
Dear Suburban Boys Podcast.
What the hell up, man? Shut up. Why are you so obsessed with that podcast?
Because it's just funny. It's memes.
I want to talk about it real
They're
quick.
the anti-Christ. They're the anti-us.
I'm just okay. So this is going on YouTube. And we're gonna post it. So that means
Sure.
they're gonna. They might hear it. They might see it.
All right.
Pod beef. Let's
Well,
get it.
is there any real beef between us and Suburban Boys?
Not really.
Not really. But we make
The
fun of
niggas'
the name.
names are Suburban Boys. What kind of beef is this?
You're right. We make fun of the name, and they also went viral for like that little clip they had about Shaq. They went viral in a bad way.
Oh.
So I think that's why. That's
Max,
what
what's your thoughts on that Shaq?
I don't
How
wanna
much
talk
do you
about
think
it.
Shut
Shaq?
up!
I don't
Shut
wanna
up!
talk about it.
Shut up! We're not
gonna
doing
avoid
that. We're not doing that at all. One of the guys they made fun of, I don't know if he was black or Indian, but one of the guys they made fun of, and they said like, "This Sanjay ass nigga," and I was like, "Oh my god, they're going on him. They're going at him."
Yeah.
So that
These
just
two
goes to
niggas
show
just
you.
like me for real.
Well, shut up. So that just goes to show you gotta be very careful about what you say when you have a platform, and when you, especially if you're from the suburbs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you better watch your mouth.
It's hard for
Yeah, man.
suburban.
I got
people.
$250 on the head. Man, tap in.
That's very, very low. Now that
Suburban
our
Boys,
beef is out the way, watch us. One of us is gonna die. One of us is gonna get our shit knocked back.
By suburban
You know,
boys?
nigga, hey, he ain't mean that guy.
I'm playing.
He playing.
I'm playing, but yeah, like we said, pray to a higher power for me and Max because
Yeah.
we're trying to open new doors. We're making moves in silence. We're really trying our best.
Yeah,
but-
silence talking about it on the podcast.
But we're not talking about it. We're just alluding to it, and they can still pray for us.
Yeah, everyone,
because we believe in y'all. Y'all believe in us, and we love you. So I also do want to acknowledge how beautiful the weather has been recently.
Yeah, man.
I'm wearing like a Hawaiian shirt
And shorts.
and I'm wearing shorts. He's wearing shorts too.
I'm not
You know how much leg Max shows on the show?
Yeah, tons.
Alright.
Oh my god! Sometimes
It's
you
kind
can
of
like see
absurd.
down his shorts. Like right now, I think.
Oh, I probably can't. Yeah, that's probably not.
Exactly. So like,
Yeah.
let me wear shorts. What's the proper age to stop wearing shorts?
There's no proper. You can wear shorts at any age. Now, it depends on what type of shorts, but you
What
can
do
wear
That's true. I agree with that.
What you mean?
Like you can't wear fucking
Like plaid
tech,
shorts.
You can't wear tech fleece shorts at like 50, nigga. Like give it up.
Tech
But
fleece shorts.
I think like plaid shorts.
Cargo
Remember
shorts.
those? Cargo shorts.
I think cargo shorts look worse when you get older. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they don't look good ever. Is the point?
Yeah.
I feel like I do feel like there's a cutoff when you should be wearing shorts.
You do?
I feel like 34 maybe.
Really?
Hey, y'all,
That's young.
Yeah, I don't know.
Am I too old to keep my legs cool?
Unless you're working out in the gym, then I don't know.
What if it's summer?
What if it's
it out.
hot?
That sucks.
Linen pants. I actually wanted to bring back.
The Mamiri jeans keep you right.
I actually wanted to bring back sarongs,
What are those again?
Fuck is that?
like the things that you sometimes see it in like Bangladesh or Hawaii. A lot of islands have it. They're just like little. You wrap it around your waist. It's like pants, towel.
Oh, like a
Like
Yeah.
Kilt.
Similar to a
nigga?
dory.
Like
You guys know.
toga?
You guys know what a dory is?
No.
It's like remember it's like of Indian origin. You know, remember when drop crotch pants were really popular?
Yeah.
It's like the actual version of those you see in like India and South Asia.
Oh, like baggy.
South Asian style pants. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think you can wear those in the summer. Not
Okay.
shorts though.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just me.
Well, we don't want to appropriate either.
I'm just perpetuating the brown agenda, so forgive me, but I'm just not big on shorts.
Wear
okay.
shorts.
So I do want to acknowledge I am wearing shorts though. So I do want to acknowledge that in light or in celebration of Travis Scott's new drink being released. Celebration. I'm drinking myself, but I'm not drinking cacti because it was sold out everywhere. I looked
My friend
online.
got like 8 cases.
Your friend, you have a friend that's legal? Oh, okay. Just kidding.
No, I mean
Parody.
Parody.
But Gabe's friend, who's 21, apparently got 8 cases, and that is exactly the reason I can't get any. The day it came out, it was like sold out, and then I went on the Cacti website, and there's some weird law that says because of certain rules in Arizona or Michigan, you're not allowed to check availability online. So you can't see what stores have it on your computer. You have to go in person and ask or
Big
call.
Gretch, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is that? We have betting. We have sports betting now, and I can't even get cacti.
That's Michigan culture.
That's what I'm saying. What kind of country is this?
We do live in a society.
But anyway, what did your friend think of the cacti?
He said it was mid.
What flavors are there?
I don't know which one. I don't know.
Okay, I think there's strawberry, there's lime, and then one more I don't know. But we were going off on the whole hard seltzer genre in general. You said you don't understand the trend.
It's not that good. Like the White Claws.
Allegedly for you.
Allegedly. They're allegedly not that good.
Exactly.
Dude, it's like barely alcohol. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so like the White Claws, they're not good. Those are the only ones I can really remember having.
I mean,
White
most
Claws.
drinks,
But they're all like the same.
they do all taste the same. Most drinks don't taste good unless you're getting super sugary drinks.
No, but
You know?
it doesn't even it doesn't get you fucked up either. It's like
You can drink a lot. I think, the selling point of these things is the calories. So if you drink enough of them.
But my stomach, I can't drink a lot of them. Like I can't drink too much.
Why?
My
It messes
stomach will
them
start
up?
hurting.
Really?
It's like drinking. Yeah.
It's like the most basic. It's like water and tequila. It's not even, or
Yeah,
vodka.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's just because it doesn't taste good. So
Well, I remember right before the hard seltzer trend took off, me and you were freshmen in college, Max. And then all of a sudden, our sophomore year, White Claws became like the thing.
Sophomore?
I remember it being sophomore because my freshman year, it was Burnett's. I mean,
Yeah, Burnett's.
not that I was underage drinking. Who cares? Who gives a shit? My freshman year, it was nothing but Burnett's.
Yeah.
And people drank that like it was normal. The next year, no. Girls were walking around with tall boys of
Burping.
White Claws. And then the next summer or the next year after that, like every other company started releasing hard seltzer.
Well, I remember those bottles that were black and they had all the fruits on them. Remember that?
Trulies.
Was that Truly?
Trulies, yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Well.
those aren't good either.
They're the same thing.
Same thing.
They're the same thing. But this is a very interesting segment for Travis Scott to get in. I think it's genius.
He knows his market.
I think it's genius. But
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to
knows?
talk about this too. Like, people don't really, or I should say, people don't really associate hard seltzers with rap fans, right?
No.
Like, no one would go to like a rap show and order a hard seltzer and not get clowned.
I'm
So
thinking
why
about-
is this such a
okay,
genius move?
We've
you
talked
know?
about this before. I'm thinking about our hypothetical Griselda concert with no women that we've talked about before.
Shut up! Shout out Benny for the new
Yeah,
EP.
we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking about that hypothetical concert. I'm just imagining being the one nigga drinking like a hard seltzer around all these fucking Yankee hats and
Come on.
and big ass.
Well,
jeans.
honestly, think about it. At a Griselda concert, you might actually see some hard seltzers, some IPAs, some hard. That's different.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's different. If you're going to a concert of like rappers who are like
Alright.
20 or younger or 20 in their 20s, you're not seeing that shit unless white girls are there.
No, I'm about to say white girls drink that shit.
But are white girls big Travis Scott fans?
Yeah,
I feel like by proxy.
I love sicko mode.
I mean, yeah. I think because
Yeah, I don't know what white women do. I stay away.
okay. I was gonna say I think that this is a college thing.
Yeah, college.
Travis Scott's a giant college artist and a high school artist, and
Yeah. The white girl, yeah.
exactly. And so this is a great segment for him to get in. But I don't think it's too late. I just think that the market's too saturated at this point. So once the novelty of cacti wears off, it might be like no one's gonna keep buying it. You know, like after everyone does all their YouTube videos of taste testing it and all that stuff, like it's not gonna be around anymore. So I hope. I mean, you know, shout out Travis Scott. I hope you get a bag, but
Yeah.
I can't see this being around for long. I don't know.
I agree.
You think so? You two don't drink. I'm talking about
Yeah, I don't-
drinking with the two most boring drinkers in the world.
Yeah.
You can't drink. Sorry, Gabe.
Well, when I go to Puerto Rico,
Right.
expect some great Instagram stories from me. Just
Some great. What does that mean?
great Instagram.
Oh, great. Yes, follow him on Instagram for when he
man.
goes to Puerto Rico.
I'm gonna be shit faced.
But you don't drink at all. Have you ever had a drink in your life, Max?
I have had a drink before, but I just don't like to.
That's interesting to me.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever had a White Claw?
No.
You don't even know truly.
Well, I don't like sparkling anything. I don't like pop. I don't like seltzer of any kind.
Wow. Sorry. Well, for those that listen that do drink, I apologize.
I don't think I've drinking a full glass of pop in my whole life. So,
Okay, I got the two most interesting men in the world
Damn.
sitting across from me.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, well, so
I at least drink. I like Sprite. So what's that?
you heard it here, guys. Gabe
I mean, I
likes
like pop
Sprite.
too. I like pop as a whole.
They like soda. Wow.
Don't
Anyway,
say soda, nigga. We're in Detroit.
That's true.
what? Oh, I never said pop.
Yeah, you did never.
I've never said pop.
I'll give him that.
I never did.
Maybe it was the Minnesota. I don't know.
I wasn't born. I just say soda. I don't know why. Soda.
Soda.
Is pop like? Do you
Pop. Yeah, I said
I
pop.
only say pop.
Pop.
I did the last time I said soda.
pop?
Pop.
It's a
If
little
you're in the
childish.
South, they call everything Coke. It's weird.
That is true. That is weird. I don't know. I'm not from there, so I'm not going to speak on that. But keeping up with Travis Scott, something you guys might be able to talk about more. The numbers came out for his McDonald's collab.
Oh yeah, here we're waiting
here
for
we go.
this.
So what do you guys think they paid him for it? Not including merchandise.
How long were they doing it? That's the important part.
The promotion? I think it was like a month. I don't know.
Okay,
What do you?
Let's just say it was a month.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 5 million,
I was gonna say 3.
3 to 6 million.
What's your final answer?
3.
I'm gonna go 5.
You're exactly right.
5?
They paid him $5 million.
Holy
You're
God.
exactly right. I can't believe you. Wow, that was pretty good. But yeah, they paid him $5 million for that collaboration. A little. I don't. It's not lower than I thought, but I was kind of surprised by how low the number was when I heard it at first.
The time is what made me
What you
like
mean?
how long it was.
Oh, for how short it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. But the numbers did come out, and don't forget to bring your mics a little closer.
Oh yeah.
I have your things maxed out, but the numbers came out for the merchandise collaboration
Oh,
too.
wait, does that count?
That's separate.
Okay.
The
okay.
Cactus
So this
plant
is
shit.
Well, yeah, what he made from the merchandise drop.
It was. I don't know how limited it was. So.
It wasn't limited because you ordered it before it actually.
Oh, okay.
was
All
made.
right. All right. Well,
But-
shit.
I will give you a hint. It's higher than
Yeah.
5 million. So what do you guys think he
Really?
made?
Yeah, I was gonna say
7.
11.
You say what?
7, 8.
What do you say, Max?
Wait, no, I'm going down to 9. 9 million.
9 million. Okay, final answer 7 and 9.
Yeah.
Okay, you're both wrong. A little higher. I'll give you one more guess, both of you.
12.
16.
It's 15.
Fuck.
He made 15 million from the
Jesus.
merchandise.
That shit sucked. That
Yeah.
merchandise was terrible.
Well, I mean,
I also don't. I only know like 2 niggas who bought it.
I bought a shirt.
3 niggas who bought it.
I bought a shirt because I thought it was so funny. I got the one that just had the McDonald's logo on it.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean,
we asked if we could. Remember we went to McDonald's at one time. And girl
oh,
was
the
wearing it.
employees actually got dope shirts.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, she didn't give a shit. The
She
girl
said, I don't know what this is.
served us was like, I do not give a shit about Travis Scott. Shout out to you though. But yeah, he made 15 million from that
Jesus Christ.
merchandise.
Jesus Christ.
From Nuggets pillows.
Yeah, he had Nuggets pillows were one of the things. What do you guys think of that, man? Come on.
Nuggets pillows? I'm
Or
fucking
just,
with it.
or just Travis Scott being like a business.
a lot of money.
not a business. Or
He is a
Man.
business.
he is a business, man. Like, what y'all think of that?
I mean, he's a brand. It's wild.
Yeah.
I don't buy in, so I don't really understand
Yeah,
it.
I
fully,
don't-
But
I
Oh
own
my
some
God.
Travis merch, but
You're wearing a
I think
Travis
you're
Scott
wearing
shirt
it
right
yeah,
now.
but he didn't make that. It's a third.
He's wearing bootleg Travis Scott merch, right? Can you show the cam?
It's
It's actually pretty dope.
yeah, here, let's go.
5 a.m. Rosa on Instagram.
Shout out.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
Very
pretty
cool.
sweet.
Yeah, actually, it's cool.
But will it ever end?
No. Well,
Like, can he keep this up forever, dog?
No.
I mean,
No. Okay.
to the extent that nothing is forever, but foreseeable future wise.
The only other nigga to do this, to even, I mean, he did it more, but like, is there anyone in between him and Kanye in terms of like selling, like just the way they're getting
No.
these?
I was talking
There's
about
no one
this.
in between. Kanye is obviously first, and then there's a huge gap.
And I was going to transition
Well,
to the next topic
Pharrell.
too. But here's
Pharrell's not a rapper. Yeah.
This is the thing about Kanye and Travis versus every other rapper. No one wants to dress like any other rapper except them.
Right.
It is those
All the other rappers just the same.
Old niggas like to dress like Fab.
okay, but like
I'm fucking with you.
yeah, nice, funny.
Yeah.
But
Rocky.
no one can dress like Rocky. He looks too good.
That's true. Tyler a few years ago. Now,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah,
Tyler,
He's
now,
like
now.
a senior citizen, so it's not the same.
Yeah.
Now, not. And it's too polarized. It's not casual.
Yeah.
I know niggas that dress like that, but it fits their personality too.
Right, you have to
They were just
really
like that
fit.
anyway.
You have to very.
There's another nigga in this bag. Cardi, not now. Cardi took it.
You're
fucking-
really stretching this too because no one wants to dress like Cardi because no one can pull. Like I said, he's like
no one
Rocky.
can pull that off. Yeah.
No one can pull that off.
Yeah.
Like you're. There's a difference between being a rapper that's fashionable and being a rapper that people want to dress like.
Yeah.
And Kanye and Travis are the only two rappers really in the mainstream I think of. That
I
people,
can't really think of.
Yes.
Aside from like people following the general trends, you know,
Right.
like every rapper has Amiri jeans, every rapper has, you know,
Right.
Chrome Hearts, but aside from that,
but it's more than just designer.
it's more than just
It's
that.
the way they do their proportions. Like when they wear something that's baggy, that's the next trend.
Mm-hmm.
Or when they wear something that's skinny, that's the next trend. I want to hear both of your theories as to why those are the only two rappers people really check for when it comes to their fashion.
Kanye. All right, I'll start with Kanye.
Okay.
It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's just like who he is. It's just like, Kanye's like so normal looking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in a nice way. That it's like, you know, you could pull it off. And a lot of his looks aren't that crazy. A lot of his looks are kind of cozy, like, you know, the Adidas stuff. And, you know, even if you don't get the official Yeezy brand, there's cheap alternatives to it.
Yeah, you can
And
dress
the
like
Yeezy shoes. I think, the shoes matter. Dude, those are two artists who have, like, their own shoes that are really popular.
That's true.
And that's what starts this. But also, I don't know, they're not too good looking that it's like,
like you can look like them.
Right.
Like, you might even look better than them
yeah.
in
Yeah.
the stuff they like. It's very rare, but like
Yeah.
you don't look like a fanboy trying to copy them.
Yeah, and it's a lot of their stuff. You can get stuff that looks very similar, different brand but similar.
This is
Your
why
local-
Yeezy has a Gap collaboration.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. Whereas, like, if I was thinking about Drake, right? Because Drake also has his own Jordan.
Right.
One, I don't think Drake dresses that well, typically.
No, he doesn't dress he doesn't dress bad though.
No,
but you don't remember
he's
any of his
okay.
fits.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know. Drake's is not. Drake's also like, he's seen as such a like unobtainable.
I think
He's not seen as a fashion icon. He's seen as so unobtainable.
Well, yeah, he's also not. Well, it's funny because you could honestly say he's more relatable than Kanye. But what's interesting about Drake's like fashion choices and everything is he dresses light skin. No offense,
No.
but you know what I mean. Like he dresses
Pretty boy.
exactly, yeah, and that's not really like something that's universal that everyone can pull off. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have the beard, you got to have the heart in your
Yeah.
hair, you got to have like it's just
Toothpick in mouth.
yeah, toothpick. It's just different.
He did help with the Stone Island wave though. He's
Yeah,
been
that's
rocking
true.
Stone Island for a minute.
Hey, that's why he took
Stone Island's been around for a while.
Oh,
Don't
these
get it twisted,
rappers
but-
set trends. Like I will say, like
even Drake. I'm saying Drake. That's like the one thing I can really commend Drake on is
in 2013, like everybody had, not everybody, but a lot of people started getting the side part that Nas had. Because when Drake brought it back in 2013, I started seeing that a lot.
Wiz Khalifa had niggas getting that little blonde patch right
The
here.
blonde patch, yeah. I remember that. I hated that.
That was weird.
I remember the Rich Homie Quan cut.
Oh yeah.
That was big.
How did it go?
It was just like a high top taper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Duke starting five.
Yeah, the Duke started.
I mean, I had that like a week ago, so that's not.
That's true. But that's, I mean, yeah. But that was big back in the day.
That's a good name for it.
It is interesting to see how certain rappers like influence trends at certain times, but Travis and Kanye are like timeless with the way they do it, and it's very interesting.
I think you're right about them selling a kind of attainability.
Yeah.
I think his appeal has always been doing something different, not necessarily like more expensive than everyone else or more auteurish than anyone else, but just different. So like you know, if he was starting to wear skinny jeans like Yeezus era, and he was really like the Balmain jeans.
Well, that's when the drop crotch, because Yeezus era is when he started getting Jerry Lorenzo to design or like to
I'm
style
thinking
him.
Cruel Summer then. Cruel Summer era, I think more.
Cruel Summer.
That was like after Yeezus?
That was before.
That was before Yeezus.
And it was like Balmain jeans, you know, like the leather shirt thing still a little bit.
Yep.
He's wearing things that are clearly nice, but they also, like you said, fit.
Yeah, you're talking about the Murder or the Watch the Throne Cruel Summer era. Where everything was leather.
Yeah. And then he was wearing like, you know, more like, you know, Visvim, like Japanese brand.
Of course. Yeah.
It's more Americana, so he was doing that with the cut off flannels.
Yep.
So he was doing things that were different and cool.
The Americana aesthetic peaked with Pablo and Ye.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But it did start post Yeezus. Remember, what was it, 4 or 5 seconds with Rihanna?
Yeah. That's when he started, like, that's when he moved to Wyoming and did the whole farmhand.
That's what I'm saying. The peak Americana peaked at that era.
But I mean, also, like, the Yeezus merch, that was, like, the, you know, like, the Hell's Angels kind of style. Remember that stuff? Mm-hmm. I think he does things that are different, but not necessarily unattainable, like we said. So I think that's his appeal. And Travis Scott, I mean, it's different because he's selling, like, it's the image. I don't know. It's weird.
Travis Scott is more the proportion of it.
You think so?
To me, that's what Travis Scott always kind of set the trend of. Like, he kind of brought back more baggier tops.
They're just not. Those guys is You know what
I mean? Like, he brought back like the baggy fitting, you know, looser, like jacket and shirt wave,
and the pant, like the baggy cargos,
and the baggy pants. He did bring back
arguably dunks. Arguably, he brought back, you know, cool
dunks. He definitely. There was a point where every time he posts himself in a dunk, the resale price went up a good amount.
But that's the thing. Like, what is it about these guys' personality?
I don't know. About
I think them having their own shoe is a big part of it, and like a shoe that's not like.
But there's a reason the OVO didn't do as well as the Cactus Jacks, though. Or there's a reason like Drake has his own shoe.
Yeah, but Drake's not seen as like cool.
That's what I'm saying. What is it about these two guys?
I think part of it is people. I mean, not to even talk shit on Travis Scott, but I think part of it is he still has the kind of like underdog thing about him. People still think he's kind of the oddball.
He is still very
left
young.
Of center thing. Yeah. But I mean, like aesthetically and musically, he's one of the biggest musicians in the entire world. But I still think he gets the kind of, you know, underdog treatment. You know, I'm different if I wear the Travis Scott Jordan 1s. You know what I'm saying?
He does kind of have like a more rebellious,
like going against the grain kind of thing.
Which is ironic because he's one of the most popular artists,
right, in
the world.
That's what's weird about it. But I think his fans definitely think that.
But he does have a rebellious like connotation with him, which is interesting because he's not really like. I mean, he's edgy in a way, but he's not a very rebellious person.
No,
from what I can tell.
Well,
but he does do what he
rage.
That's what I'm saying. The rage thing. He does do what he wants. I guess I can see it. And like I said, I'm still fans of both artists. It's just very interesting that these two guys are like the guys, are the ones.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, but I mean, Drake never being a fashion guy.
Yeah.
And then that also hurts the OVO thing. Like, Kanye's always been a fashion guy from day one.
Yeah, that's true.
Before he had his own shit. And then he had all his different collabs. I'd probably kill one of you guys for a pair of those the college dropout babes.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Those are nice.
Yeah,
I was joking though.
No, you weren't. Anyway, though, but yeah, shout out to Ye and Travis.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But this does transition to the next topic, which is that Kanye West his projected net worth is now $6.6 billion.
Yes, sir.
Which would make him the richest black man in U.S. history.
Yes, sir.
Passing the guy who did the Morehouse thing.
Yeah.
Where he paid their tuition.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a little bit of controversy over this because these numbers are reported by Bloomberg, and this was after they guessed the value of his collaboration with Gap, which hasn't launched yet.
And it was 970 is what they say, yeah.
Yeah. And Forbes, who Kanye has had beef with in the past, said I posted an article like shortly after saying, wait a second. That's not true because there's a good chance that the Yeezy Gap collection could flop or not be worth $1 billion.
It is kind of weird to assess someone's wealth on projected income.
Why is that weird, bro?
Not from a business.
See, Elon Musk could be even richer than he is.
Yeah, I mean, people if you say like Elon Musk's rocket's gonna do well.
But this is getting personal because y'all hate Elon Musk for like different reasons, and that doesn't
Yeah,
diminish
he's
the
a
value
terrible
of him.
human
No, I
being.
know.
Yes.
So that's not a good example.
Fine. It
But
could be,
I just brought him up because he's the richest man in the world.
I know, but that immediate like there's too much connotation
Okay.
that comes with Elon. People
Okay.
want to see him win and want to see him fail. There's no in between.
I just think he's a terrible human being.
Exactly. That's my point.
I mean, I agree. So.
Like that's my point.
Like, he
Like
started a war. Yeah.
you can't.
yeah, he had a coup.
He's a polarizing dude. So
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know what to say about that, but I will say that projections aren't uncommon in like people's net worth
I
assessments.
don't know. I'm not the one who knows how they assess these.
Yeah, I don't really.
Well, what do you
I, don't
guys-
really I honestly don't really give it. I don't give a shit. But it's like, yeah, I don't care. Like that Kanye has. I knew he's rich. Who cares? Like, you know, like it's cool. I guess it's cool seeing an artist do that.
I think it's really crazy. I think
It's insane to me. Like
richest black
unfathomable
man
that
in
he's
U.S. history made
yeah.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Like that's pretty nuts, man.
Niggas
That's
doing it
wild.
all. Niggas doing it all.
Well, I think what's interesting is how he's going to spend the money.
How do you think he's gonna spend
I
it?
don't know if he makes Yeezy Academy, he could do it.
This is what he was saying to us earlier too. Like he is really Disney. Like people were clowning him, but if this thing in Wyoming gets built, and he is the richest black
That's
man
what
in
I'm
U.S.
saying.
history, he is the Black Walt Disney.
Google.
What's up?
I'm quoting this Sway interview.
What do you
He's
say?
like Walt Disney, Google, Nike. He just started like quoting shit. It was,
But yeah,
This is fame, bro. Yeah.
it's his fame, bro. But yeah,
yeah, it's dope.
it's possible that he could be the richest black man in U.S. history. But do you guys think the collaboration with Gap will actually be dope?
I think I'd never had a problem with Gap. I had a Gap.
Yeah, I think so.
I had a Gap sweatshirt my whole high school, if anyone remembers.
Shout out! Wow, look at you. But it should be noted that the Gap near us did close.
That's true. So I don't know.
So I'm not sure.
You should just buy Gap.
What?
You should just buy Gap.
That would probably tank his value, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But
This
Reinvent it.
is Gap's last chance of being anything.
yes,
If this fails, Gap is done.
yeah. If this doesn't
succeeds-
work, nothing will work. Yeah.
But even then, if this succeeds, how much better will like? Okay, like sure the Kanye thing succeed, but will Gap as a company keep
Well,
succeeding?
what's bigger about the Gap collaboration
I-
is that if this does succeed with Kanye, then it shows that their niche isn't dead yet.
right.
Like essentials, where like even like Jerry Lorenzo's essentials line
With
is
Paxson,
very
yeah.
similar to what Gap sells. It's just cut very differently. I
Yeah.
know Jerry Lorenzo's whole shtick is the cutting and
Yeah.
and like how it fits, but aesthetically they're very similar.
Yeah, oh for sure.
So if the Yeezy thing does well and we do go into this like utopian future where everyone wears gray hoodies and shirts, then they might stick around. I don't know, man. I think it's interesting to think about.
I think so.
And I also think that Forbes does have a vendetta against Ye a little bit, just because they said something in the article. Well, first of all, they do have beef, public beef, but they said something in the article. They said another rapper could drop a shoe or a clothing line and be just as popular.
Oh, well, they don't know what you're talking
They have
about.
no idea what they're talking
No.
about. Yeah, his social capital
There's
is
not a human being. Him and Michael Jordan are the two people who can sell sneakers.
and like we said, nobody wants to dress like Jordan.
Yeah.
no,
Like
that's my-
Nike is making Jordan cool still.
him being yeah.
Jordan is not
It's just
doing
the
any
Jordan
of that.
brand itself. Nobody's thinking about Michael Jordan when they buy Jordans. It's the Jordan brand.
Exactly.
He's separated himself from the brand.
Unless you're
Yeezy
wearing-
hasn't done that.
Bro, unless you're wearing Chicago ones, like no one immediately thinks of MJ when they see the Jordan.
OG Jordans, like the ones you can picture him, like you remember moments of him wearing.
Right.
Like, you know, the
Exactly.
Bread 11, the flu game, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You remember, I remember he wore this against such stuff.
But there's no iconic like fit pictures.
Dude.
Like the best
Oh, iconic.
The one,
maybe.
yeah, when he's golfing and his pants are like balloons.
no, when he was in Spain with that crazy sweater, that was hard.
Which one? Oh,
It
I
was
think
like
I know.
this-
Wasn't it Paris?
Or maybe it was Paris, yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
That was hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was hard.
iconic is maybe not. There are iconic.
He's not,
pictures.
he does iconic Jordan fit pictures for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ceiling is the roof,
But
as he said.
You know.
oh yeah, I see the sweater right now.
It's like orange and purplish.
Yep. It's actually really cool.
It's hard as fuck, right?
But it was a Jordan brand sweater.
And then they made a Jordan 7 with that colorway.
Yep, they did. 7 is a very nice
that's
Jordan.
that.
Yeah.
7 is a very nice silhouette.
Damn. We're a
But yeah.
fashion podcast.
So
now.
that's a little fashion spiel. Whenever there's big fashion news, I like to bring it up just because I think it's interesting how even if people don't really rock with Kanye on a personal level or something, like he'll still always kind of take over the
Yeah,
fashion.
I mean, at the end of the day, she a fashion killer and I'm a jiggy nigga.
Is you?
And her pistol goes, hey, hey, oh, oh.
All right, what's your beef with that song, man?
It's so stupid.
I know.
It's so
I mean,
stupid. I like the video. The
video's
video's
cool.
dope. I mean,
Video's
Rocky doesn't miss on videos.
yeah. Well,
we were talking.
we were kind of when you weren't here, we were working on something else, but we were kind of talking about the LSD video,
It's overrated.
It is a
It's
little.
not. It's not a
overrated.
top 5 Rocky video in my opinion.
Well, what is the top? You have 5 Rocky videos already thought of?
Peso.
Peso,
yeah.
Praise the Lord is insane.
That is a
Like
good
when they
video.
have
That's
like
a good video.
the hardest
ASAP
part is
Forever
when
is pretty good too.
ASAP Forever, but no, when he has the money and like it goes like it's like a US dollar and then it goes over the line and it's like a pound.
Oh, that is crazy.
That's
What's
hard.
got to-
Like
yeah.
stuff like that is hard as shit.
Yeah.
So that's 3 right there.
Yeah.
Okay. You think Goldie's up there or no?
I always
Probably.
remember Brand New Guy when he's like upside down. Probably not anyone.
I don't really care.
I like
Yeah.
the song with Kanye. I can't remember. The more power to you, more power to you, my lonely one.
Oh, jukebox joint.
Jukebox joints. I like that
It's
video.
funny because that's a great video, but Kanye's verse is not.
And
in that
it's not on the
video.
video. I know,
Yeah.
but
that's a great song.
Great video. A
You
great
jacked my
song, great
style,
video.
She jacked me off, and y'all both acting awkward. Oh shit, that's a great song.
I like the video for that that Love Sick song.
With Miramasa.
Miramasa, yeah.
He's not in that video.
I know, but it's a dope video.
It
I
is.
think he had something to do with it.
Yeah.
There's other ones I can keep going.
Remember Miramasa? Damn.
I like the Kids Turned Out Fine video is really good.
With like,
Sundress video is good too.
Sundress video is good. Okay, so there are a lot of
This
videos
is what
better
I'm
than
saying.
LSD.
His sex tape was all right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
You know I was gonna stink that
Yeah,
one in
you had
there.
to slide that in there.
Pause.
Yeah. But yeah, there are a lot of videos better than LSD. But this all goes back to say that we were talking about what were we talking about?
We're talking about the mirror because it cuts into.
no, before that, before the actual LSD
what were we
video.
talking about that?
I just said Rocky doesn't miss with music videos.
Yeah.
Why did
Oh,
I
you're
say
making
that?
fun of Fashion Killer because I
Oh,
started
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
fashion.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
guys are trying to. You gotta stop, man. You gotta stop. I'm sipping. You gotta be slow with me. Nah. Okay. So that is a little fashion spiel. What do you guys want to move into? Because you guys are kind of acting like too cool, laid back, and I want y'all to get hyped, man.
All right, that's true.
Oh, I'm
That's
the
true.
one thing I was thinking of was the super serious shit that happened this week.
Choose the topics. Cut up. I don't give a
The
shit.
shit in Atlanta. All right, we can talk about it.
Well, you're saying this today, but it should be acknowledged that
Oh,
the
yeah.
night we are recording, there was another shooting.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. You told me, so I don't know.
Yeah, I watched it.
Was it
on-
as bad?
Yeah, it was as bad. 6-7 people are dead at the time I watched it, and I watched the live stream because one of the people who was there at the store live streamed it. And
Where was it? What kind of store?
King
I think it was a
Supers
grocery store.
in Boulder, Colorado. But there was a shooting there.
But it was an Asian.
No,
related.
not
Oh, it was just a
it's
random
not
shit.
officially. It's not known yet, but it was a white dude, and it's like no motive is really known at this time. I don't think, but I don't think it was related to the Asian hate crime.
I mean, look, without getting too far in detail and exposing ourselves, we
Exposing ourselves for what? What do you mean?
wait. Me and you and Max too, but specifically me and you
Uh-huh.
have had conversations, and we both said like, because of the pandemic, because of Trump losing, because of all this shit, as stuff starts to ease back into normal, shit's gonna be really bad.
Oh, I said that. We said that on episode
We
25.
I was gonna say I didn't know if we said on
we
the
did.
episode, so I
we
don't.
said
wanna-
everyone's gonna try and be like.
it's gonna be really, and it's starting.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
starting. But the thing in Atlanta, I do want to touch on that. Obviously, I think the one big talking point was the way everything was handled afterwards. With
Terrible.
The had a bad day quote, the fact that he's still alive potentially.
the cop's Facebook posts.
I didn't see.
Face that was
What was it?
Well, the
absurd.
cop handling the case had Facebook posts where he had shirts that said China virus in like the Corona font.
Well, yeah, and the whole I saw this one. Even if Trump didn't say that, the anti-Asian rhetoric would have been bad, but that multiplied it by like 3.
It did. It did.
Like,
and the
it's-
cop said that this wasn't racially motivated. He didn't think it was racially motivated.
All right,
Yeah, and
showing
also
them.
had that on his Facebook. Just goes to show how great of judges the police are and what racism is or is not.
Yeah, so the police aren't really to be trusted to determine what is a hate crime and what's not. But you were saying?
yeah, it's just like you hit it right on the head with that. But this is obviously a sick individual, and again, it's clearly racial. It's
It
clearly
is.
racial.
It is clearly racial.
and
and,
the anti-Asian rhetoric that we saw from 45.
Yep.
Specifically, not just him, but specifically him. There's consequences for that. I mean, I saw a study about like people who like talked about like who's the U.S.'s worst enemy, how much China's grown into being the number one. I don't think like the amount of people like percentage wise that thought China was is like triple, quadrupled, whatever.
Yeah, people are easily.
Since the beginning of the
There's
pandemic.
literally on the TV right now, some kind of graphic of people shooting rockets at China. I don't know if you got look. It's an ad for an online
Conflict
game.
of Nations World War
Conflict
III.
of Nations World War III, and it's centered around China.
So there's always been, before the surge in Asian racism, there's always been a kind of anti-China rhetoric.
Of course, and that goes
this
into the
country.
capitalist view
Versus
of America, communist view
Right.
of America, right?
Right. And like, but like we were saying in episode 25, when they tried to, because when this first started, a lot of these Asian crimes being reported on, what we were saying was that they were kind of ignoring the overall issue of like how this ties back into American history and like just racism in general, and kind of going at it on a microscopic level, talking about Black and Asian in like relationships. And there were a lot of media outlets still trying to go with that angle.
Yeah, I saw a couple. There was a post somebody put out like what Black people could do to be allies.
Yeah,
and
which is still needed.
Which is still needed, but
Yes.
fuck you, because nobody. It's white people who are killing. You know what I'm saying? A white person.
Yeah.
To be clear, a white person killed 6 Asian people.
Which is not to say that like there is no anti-Asian things from any race.
Of course, but
yeah.
I'm saying for your response when that happens to look at another minority group instead of looking at white people, it's fucking bullshit. Like again, people always want to deflect the real blame. You know, we do that with all types of stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when it's white people, not just stuff like this, but all types of stuff. And that was probably one of the worst parts about all this.
Well, it's changed. I will say since we've had that episode, that discussion, I will say it's changed.
Yeah.
Because now I see a lot of the topic being talked about now about how like a lot of this does stem from like white supremacy.
Of course.
It's not just on the microscopic level on how other POC can get along with each other. It's talking about more of a systemic thing.
Yeah.
Which that is good. But like you said, I think part of it is to deflect the real blame, and I also think part of it is to like show awareness too. Like maybe sometimes people are just posting that to actually, in case Black people don't know, maybe they're just trying to show them how to be allies instead of just
but that was your first. It was a legitimate publication who posted that,
right?
Someone legitimate, and your first. That's like the first person. Like they didn't say anything about white people
because, and this is another thing too that we talk about sometimes, but there really is no white identity in America because white just means the absence of race in this country.
True.
It isn't really a race. It is, but they don't operate like it's a race.
Right.
It's basically just the privilege of going through life without thinking about race.
But you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I get it completely.
Some sort of you can argue that that's an issue within itself.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. This is, and again, it's not just in the. It's worth noting. It's not just in the U.S. Like, there's been a lot of anti-Asian crimes all over the place, and there's a good chance. I'm not going to assume. There's a good chance these people weren't Chinese. I'm pretty sure they weren't.
Yeah.
But
Asian also. I mean, in America, Asian is made up of like 43 different ethnic categories.
Right.
So
but I'm talking about. We're mostly talking about East Asian people.
Yeah.
And you know, America. I hate to say this, but a lot of Americans can't tell the difference. And
no,
so
most Americans are ignorant when it comes to that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they're going to associate it with, like, I could be Filipino, and, you know, people are going to could say China virus to me. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. No,
I could hate Chinese people, too, for all you know, like, you know.
Oh, yeah. People, it's like xenophobia, racism, a lot. It's like a big culture and mix of a lot of things.
Right.
But it is kind of, it's not upsetting. It's just kind of like weird that this is such an abstract thing there's no real solution for.
Yeah, because I don't know, because it's a terror attack.
It's a terror attack, and the Asian experience is so, like you said, it's 43 different ethnic categories. It's so diverse across the spectrum, across the diaspora, that it's very hard to compare to like a Black Lives Matter. So like
exactly,
the Black experience in America is very like universal because you can immediately identify when someone's Black, and most people don't really give a shit what kind of Black you are. They're not going to be like, most people who aren't Black aren't going to be like, oh, well, he's Dominican or he's Ethiopian or he's Eritrean or whatever. So I'm not going to, you know, they don't really know. They just see you as Black. So there is a more common experience. It's different with the Asian community because like you said, it is a lot more diverse in a lot of different ways. So the Stop Asian Hate thing is a good campaign to have.
Right.
It's just that there also needs to be a little more specific talk on what communities within the Asian community are more vulnerable. Well, the sexism that wraps into it, because a lot of the victims were women.
Of course.
And these massage parlors did also have like a lot of sex work happening there. So there's like a lot, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of specifics in this
But
that
at the same time,
get ignored.
white Americans
Yeah.
see it as one.
Right.
So if you want to say, well, this is only about Chinese Americans, which if you look at it face value and you don't really dig into it, you can say, well, this is all anti-Chinese thing. But
Yeah.
a lot of Americans, like I said, can't tell the physical difference. So
Well, yeah. What were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say? I think when we're talking about the creation of a kind of, social group like Asian American, we're talking about how kind of fractured that really is, which I think is true. There's so many different ethnicities and nationalities of people who are considered Asian American. And the only thing connecting those different people of different ethnicities and countries is being seen as what you're talking about in America, is being seen as Asian. You know what I'm saying here? Mm-hmm. Whereas the black experience here is so universal because African American is its own, its own group.
Yeah.
And B, everyone's who's African American is usually from America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a universal experience regardless, and I don't think it's necessarily the same for Asian people.
No.
But he's saying that the consequences could still be just as dire for most of them.
Yeah.
It's just
right, but yeah, and I think there has to be a kind of understanding of what Asian American really means, and if it takes these terrible hate crimes to get people to kind of realize that you're othered in a way, not realize like they didn't know, but I mean
to take it
understand
take it seriously. Well, the thing is,
it's interesting, and not in a good way. I mean, I don't want it to be interesting, but
the thing is, there hasn't really been a lot of time for a good Asian American identity to develop in this country just because of the staggered nature of a lot of immigration.
Right.
For African Americans, for black people, it all happened
been here since
in mass.
The country started.
Right. Because of slavery.
And we disassociated from African culture.
Exactly. Like whether it was by volition or not.
Right.
And so when you have years to build a culture, it is kind of different.
Yeah.
And then because of the effects of slavery, even black people who aren't African Americans still get the same treatment. Because it did just turn into a whole race thing at a certain point.
African, exactly. African immigrants and stuff.
Exactly. But the thing about Asian racism, too, is that it's a lot trickier to tie down because there is no, single narrative on how Asian people are treated in this country besides just poorly. There aren't a lot of specific stories and specific, things you can point to that show what the Asian experience is like. Because, like we said, if you immigrated here in the 1980s, your family's history is vastly different from people whose ancestors built the railroads. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, and your social mobility is a lot higher at that point.
Well, I mean, there's a few things. I think the one thing that you could talk about, that they all can, I don't want to say suffer from, but I guess
have to go through.
Yeah, is the sexual fetish, the fetish fetishization. Yeah, I didn't know if that was a word.
Yeah.
Fetishization of Asian women, and that's. There's a million things that point to that.
Yeah.
Worldwide, and this
is part
recent.
of it.
Well, not most recent, but the situation in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Really, really points to that.
Yeah, and that is true too. It's a lot of these experiences still are universal. It's just that there is a certain vulnerability that comes from being in a certain economic class with it too. And that goes for black people too. Mm-hmm. But even if the fetishization is universal, these girls who had to do the sex work were a little more vulnerable economically, therefore making them more vulnerable to the attack.
Sure.
So I think it's a lot of it's just so much stuff about it that's
it's complicated.
That's complicated and has to be talked about, that I think Stop Asian Hate, which is good, should just get a little more specific too.
Mm-hmm. That's what, I guess I think.
Yeah, it can't hurt.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah.
Right. It can't hurt to get a little more specific because most people don't know what Asian hate looks like. Most white people. They'll think that Asian hate is just that an Asian person didn't get into Harvard. Some people don't think that some people don't know.
So much of this stuff, I just don't know that many white people like you guys do, so I can't.
Well, you just know the mindset though. It's just no one cares.
Sure.
Yeah. But that was that news. And then unfortunately there was another shooting today. But this is really all going back to outside opening back up again. And I truly forgot like how terrible America was before the virus. I really forgot, but I was reminded really quick. It's a scary ass country.
Thing didn't remind you?
I mean, the capital thing reminded me, but
that was like a one-off.
That was a boiling point. That was years of Trump like waiting to crescendo. This is just people going to the grocery store. You know, people just at work. Like I forgot how rampant.
Oh yeah, sure.
This thing was, man.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's really hard to talk about because a lot of real change can't really happen without like government, political change, and all that stuff.
That's the worst feeling about it, I think.
It could just give a lot of hopeless feeling to young people. So
yeah,
hang in there, folks. You know, we're gonna try to provide you with some entertainment and some music in the meantime.
Yeah, let's go.
But yeah, hang in there because things can get dark. But I said I wanted you guys to bring up topics. I wanted you guys to talk more. We kind of got into a serious
that was the main thing.
Yeah,
topic. That was
and we shouldn't. I mean, we shouldn't ignore elephants in the room.
No,
like we should still like talk about things because like we are socially conscious young people.
Yeah, I think too. A thing about it, just to end, wrap things up is like.
I love when the white guy gets the final word.
Oh, pardon me. I think there has been an uprising, hate crimes against Asian people, and at least where we're from, we have friends who are Asian, kids at school, a lot of Asian kids actually, and you kind of take for granted that people see them as other, and I think as much as it was an eye-opening experience for everyone, I'm sure the country as a whole, like me personally, it is. It's hard to think that people still do view people from a different country or even people who were born here but their ancestry is a different country with such like malice,
Oh yeah.
And I took it for granted, I guess, and
Oh yeah, this shit never stops, unfortunately. Yeah. But like we said, we still like to acknowledge serious things going on because we are socially conscious young people, and it is very interesting and it is happening in our country, and hopefully things get better. I believe that, eventually they will. And in the meantime, can we talk about something a little less heavy?
Of course.
Do it.
What do you guys want to talk about? Because I know I'm looking at the rest of these topics on my phone, and it looks like it'll put Max to sleep. Yes, it's all about rappers.
What I do is I go on my Twitter sometimes and look at what I've seen.
Okay.
If anything's relevant that pops up.
Cut up.
There we go.
Really, dude? Thanks, man.
This was last week.
I mean, you got some March Madness news, don't you?
Why don't you go into that for a second?
Okay. So, March Madness is going on. A lot of big upsets, It's been a pretty good tournament so far.
And let's just get this out the way. Sports betting is legal in Michigan. No one cares about brackets here anymore. I was wondering why no one cared about, like, our bracket tournament that we posted about on Instagram. Oh, yeah. It's because sports betting is legal now. There's really no, like...
Yeah, I'm a fan before my bracket. Like, I'll root for, even if I didn't predict the upset, I'll be happy to see that upset as long as it doesn't involve Michigan.
Did U of M win, by the way?
Yeah, they won.
Okay.
I believe. I mean, they were up like 10 with like a minute left. Yeah, they won by 8.
Okay,
so shout out U of M.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You can say that.
Yeah.
I won't say that.
It's been a good tournament so far.
Well, can we talk about the difference before we get into the actual tournament and how the Big Ten is ass? Can we talk about the difference between the men's treatment?
Oh, okay. I was gonna wait to get to that, but we can get to
that. No, let's start with that. Okay, because that's interesting.
The men's training thing, like because of like they're doing somewhat of a bubble, similar to what the NBA did. In the hotels, they got in the conference rooms, they basically just bought the whole hotel, I imagine, and they got like in the conference rooms, all types of workout stuff for teams and players to use.
Yeah.
And the men's versus the women's one don't compare. The men's one looks, all things considered, pretty good. It's everything you could imagine they will have. It's all the equipment that you typically see. The women's not so much. And the NCAA there's another part to this, but just with the equipment part. The NCAA, originally said, it was a space thing. They proved that not to be true because there's more space for them to put more stuff.
I saw that video.
For the weight room or for everything?
For just the weight room, like where that is. And it's worth noting as well for the women, the bags they got.
Oh, the gift bags.
Yeah.
Oh,
holy
yeah.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a quarter of the stuff. Now, that could partially be sponsors. Let's be honest.
Okay,
a lot of that stuff is sponsored stuff. But it's like, the NCAA can... figure something out.
Well, okay. Most people probably already know football and basketball pays for like every sport at most colleges.
If it wasn't for football and basketball, all these other shitty sports wouldn't.
Shitty sports.
I mean, nigga, nobody cares about like swimming and shit.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. I knew a few swimming athletes that were cutting up. Anyway, it should be noted that basketball and football pay for like a majority of these school sports, but
Especially at Big Ten schools.
Especially at Big Ten schools. So it is a hard like topic just because obviously the budget for women's basketball is lower. Obviously they're not getting as many sponsors.
Right.
But the logic here is that men's basketball, the whole point of them getting revenue is so they can support women's basketball. And so it's one thing to not give them money from the money that the men's sport is making, but it's another thing to just have them like completely segregated and just basically have like an upper class and a lower class in the same hotel.
Since, we have one gym head here.
Wow.
Why can't there be one gym for boys and girls?
They're in different hotels.
Why are they in different hotels?
Because they're playing at different arenas and stuff. It's like a bubble. So they have imagine
okay,
this.
They
buy
I
out
didn't know
a
they were
whole,
different hotels.
Yeah, so imagine
sense.
they basically have the whole Marriott as a bunch of teams that are playing. And all the games are in Indiana. All the March Madness teams are in Indiana.
Oh, cool.
So some were at Purdue, some were at IU, and then some were at Lucas Oil Stadium where the Colts play.
Oh, Indianapolis?
Yep.
Okay.
And, Indiana, if there's one thing Indiana can do, it's have basketball.
Yeah.
And so all the teams that are playing at Purdue stay in the same hotel.
Okay.
And you get what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah.
And so their conference room. The women, I don't know where they are.
I don't know either. But
I know they're in different hotels at the very least.
They're in Gary, Indiana.
Okay, like even besides the training facility, which is the women's was a joke.
Yeah.
It was like one set of weights that went up to like 25 pounds. And then obviously strength training is a little more important for men's sports just because of the hormonal differences in men and women.
It's the same sport, isn't it?
The muscle potential. Okay, but LeBron James.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, you put a modicum of thought into it. You know why men's strength training is a little more important in basketball.
Right.
The muscle potential is just higher.
The women's shit was like extra shit.
But it was so bad. Like it's just it makes no sense. It was.
Right. They might as well have given them nothing. Honestly.
Right. They didn't even have barbells. They didn't have benches. They didn't have like rubber coated weights. Well, they had was some rubber coated dumbbells, but that's it. I don't know. It just seemed really weird to me. And I don't even want to talk about the weight setup. I want to talk about the food mostly.
Oh, I didn't see the food.
Dude, it was terrible. They gave the women like Salisbury steaks. They gave them that dehydrated mashed potato stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? If you've ever eaten a frozen meal.
Oh, I've had tons of it.
Yeah, those like watery mashed potatoes. They got that. They got like those soggy vegetables. The men had like filet mignon, black people mac and cheese. They had like a whole buffet spread out. And the girls just got these little Tupperware things of like microwave meals.
Jesus Christ.
And regardless of what you want to say about men versus women's basketball and training, I mean, there's no reason their food should be that much shittier.
Yeah, nah.
That's just offensive.
Yeah, it's offensive.
It's very
some
offensive.
oatmeal cookies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually give me one right now. Or just give me the tin. Just hand me the tin,
It's
bro.
okay. Yeah, my mom will send down some.
Shout out to Mama Afros.
Yeah, there you go. She actually did want me to shout her out this time.
Oh, yeah, dude. Shout her out. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll show the camera.
They're very
There we
good.
go.
They're very good.
They are very good.
There you go, Mom.
Who like didn't finish one?
Gabe did.
No, that piece fell out. No, I ate mine, but that piece like fell off.
Oh, it fell off.
Yeah.
You're on thin ice here, dog.
Nigga, I'm not about to eat it halfway and put it back in. What do I look like?
My brother does that with muffins. Disgusting.
Which were they?
That's
The
the stuff.
podcast, brother.
Oh,
I guess
God.
it's
I'm
podcast.
I'm gonna say something to that nigga.
But anyway, yeah.
Podcast, brother.
There should be a little more, I think, empathy when it comes to women's sports. Like, obviously, they're never going to make as much money as men's sports in our lifetime.
Yeah.
But that's not the point.
No.
You know, the point is,
The point is to uplift college athletes. Isn't that the point of the NCAA? Isn't that why they do all this?
and especially once the men start getting paid, they're going to need to lace those girls up because there's going to be a big difference.
Oh man.
Between them
pulling
on
up in
campus.
Porsches and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be a very. I mean, I think it'll get basketball won't be as big of a deal because a lot of the top athletes simply just won't go to college. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, there'll be some guys who have their their ad campaigns because they're getting paid by third parties. They're not getting paid by the NCAA.
Yeah.
And their schools. So that part will be interesting. But football players is gonna be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if they'll cap it or something.
They
I don't
can't.
see how you
They can't.
could.
Yeah. I mean, like, they might, even if they do, like, a certain tax or just something weird, I don't know. A lot of it can still be under the table, and they can still appear in the ad.
Right.
Like, it won't even be a big deal anymore. Damn. So, yeah, and they can get their names on jerseys and video games and all that shit. So, I said this before.
There'll be a players union like the NBA.
What's up?
There'll be a players union like the NBA.
Yep.
So
be that
2K,
too.
they don't pay the players; they pay the players union for the rights to all X amount of players. And then and then former players, they gotta pay them in cash, which is why you use the 04 Pistons and there's no Rasheed Wallace. You use the old Suns, and there's no Charles Barkley.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because they don't have enough money.
Because Charles Barkley told 2K the only way he'd be in is if they gave some charity $1 million.
And they wouldn't do it?
They haven't yet. I think it might have been more than $1 million, but it was a lot of money. And then I don't think Chris Webber's. A lot of these guys just aren't in the game.
Okay.
That's interesting.
And that's why.
That liquid part about how old players need to get like cash is very interesting. Like how they need liquid cash instead of just because what do they pay the other guys in?
The players. What do you mean?
Like the currently playing players, if they don't get paid in cash.
It's just like union
The
negotiations.
union negotiations, and so the money going to the union.
Right.
I don't know. I wonder if that's like some sort of like insurance policy thing.
Right,
or
because
something
they
for the
get
players.
compensated in some form, I'm sure.
Well, yeah,
Somehow,
there's
yeah.
dues. You know, the players probably pay anyway, like any union.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Right.
It's like its own entity. It's its own
Yeah.
Yeah.
business.
Keep the
you know what I mean?
union running and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does is Chris Ball still the president?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He'll
So
be president for who knows how long.
yeah,
I do think he can be president after retiring too. For a
of the
couple-
United
for-
States.
That too, but no, president of the players union after
Yeah.
retiring for like I think there's like a couple year limit on it, but yeah, he's the president and yeah.
Well, there you have it. There's really not much we can disagree on with the NCAA topic because
Nah,
we
it's-
agree. Like they need to lace the girls up a little more. That's ridiculous.
A little more. God damn.
Yeah, that's very sad. But I'm looking at, like I said, I'm looking at the rest of these topics, and I know they'll probably kill you to talk about Max.
That's not true.
They-
Let's go into it.
You want to talk about Quavo and Sweetie? I didn't think so.
We had an interesting conversation about it. We could redo that.
Oh, okay. Well,
talk about that.
I'm listening.
the Quavo and Sweetie thing. Can you introduce it? Because you probably know more.
So Quavius Marshall and Saweetie
Yes.
broke up. And to
Take
the
care.
delight of me, so now it's my turn. As in the words of Lil Baby.
Your third
But,
girlfriend.
Yeah, third, right,
You-
exactly.
Excuse me. You
cutting
got
up.
Chloe Bailey.
Yeah.
You got
Normani.
Normani.
Now
Now you got Saweetie. You're looking pretty. Like your hands full, man.
Dreamville stats like the Warriors, man. You know.
Okay. Right.
Anyway, nah, man. We
Chill.
I got the equivalent of Brooklyn Nets right now. on
You
my
do.
roster.
Your roster's looking crazy.
It is.
Looking
It's
crazy.
nuts.
It's
It's looking crazy.
They're- None of them know I exist. Anyway,
No, one of them did.
Chloe Bailey did watch my Instagram.
She
story.
did watch
She
your
didn't say
Instagram.
shit.
Well,
I couldn't
she-
get a thank you.
She
Well-
knows Gabe Goated exists. She doesn't know about
She's
it.
probably like
she knows
very-
Gabe Goated exists.
What if you watch the show? Shout out Chloe if you're watching.
Yeah.
Hello.
She could just be nervous.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be an intimidating guy, bro.
Podcaster?
Exactly. Like he's so
I'm
light
only
skinned. I
on
don't know what to
Grownish
say.
and have platinum songs.
His opinions are great.
He has really good takes. But like for real though. Sweetie and-
Oh yeah, so they break up.
Yeah, they broke up.
And so apparently Quavo cheated on her,
Mm.
and then it was just a whole bunch of mess.
Yeah, I mean, I think the actual.
He was
story
mad
is
at
kinda
her, but he
standard.
cheated, which is typical.
well, he
nigga
got
shit.
mad at her for getting caught, but like there was another rumor that she was with P. Diddy's son.
Oh,
No, she was with him for a while ago, like forever ago.
Oh,
And she went on his show.
here's a podcast?
Or
He has
some
a
shit
podcast?
or some shit like that. It might have been someone else's show, and
shit.
he was on there. But yeah,
I'm looking it up.
it was the light skin one. It wasn't the dark skin one.
It's not Keenan
Diggy?
Combs.
Yeah, it was
You're thinking of the
Diggy
Simmons.
I'm thinking Diggy Simmons.
yeah, nigga,
Yeah.
Diddy kid.
My fault. Diddy Kong?
That's racist. Anyway,
Yeah,
No, it's
yeah,
not. No, it's
chill
not.
out,
No, I didn't mean it like that.
doesn't matter how you meant it.
Parody.
Okay, so
That's not even parody. That's just,
does he have a podcast? It's Justin Combs.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just on his. I forgot. Diddy had Revolt TV. It's just a show on Revolt TV. But he does have a podcast called Respectfully Justin.
nobody's listening to that. Well, that's him and like Justin LeBoy or some shit, right?
Oh yeah, they're both named Justin.
Yeah.
They talk about being named Justin.
Me and my dumb ass, my slow ass. But damn, the quality on their podcast. Okay, let me stop. Our show is the best show on the internet,
It's almost like they got a billionaire funding it.
but we just don't have Saweetie. But they're making these girls laugh and laugh. Meanwhile, Will over here talking about shootings and shit. Let me see. I don't know what they're talking about. You can keep talking. I just want to watch their thing.
Okay, so yeah, apparently, and you know, he did the typical nigga thing, which is after you cheat, be mad at her, which you know I do it all the time, but I don't. But
Oh, the way she's looking at Justin. I'm sorry. Go on.
yeah, and so he was just like, and there was a fake rumor that he had got the repo man to take the car he bought her back.
Whoa.
I guess
I don't
that
know
was
if you can
fake.
do that.
I think
Legally.
it was
Well,
fake.
maybe. I don't know.
If it's still in his name, he can.
Yeah, right.
But
I guess it
that
would be.
was fake. I would fuck it.
You know, we were this happened a few days ago. Me and Xavier were talking about it. You weren't here, Gabe.
The
but-
amount of ads
Okay.
on Justin's podcast is absurd. I've only clicked on the timeline 3 times. I've gotten an ad each time. And each time it's for Ciroc. This is insane. I do want to try that new flavor, though. DJ Khaled is making it look enticing.
Ciroc Seltzer.
Isn't
Yeah.
DJ kind of Muslim? It's interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
He's Palestinian.
Why?
And
You got a problem with that?
No, not at all. But Muslim people typically don't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, he's not drinking it in the thing. He's just
Nigga, but
holding
he's
it.
come on.
How do you know?
Yeah, you don't know that.
Shut up and talk
If
about
he's
Saweetie.
advertising it and it's haram.
Okay. Well, people under 21 shouldn't drink either, but
I don't think
here we
Muhammad knew about advertising as a concept. I don't think he forbade it or anything.
You don't think they have? Okay, I'm not getting into this.
Anyway, point is, we were talking
Yeah.
about this a few days ago because we were talking about the kind of nature of celebrity relationships.
Yeah.
You know, and we were thinking like, okay, this is some blatant
Promotion.
What promotion?
Another. I clicked on every time. I'm sorry. There's another Ciroc ad. He's shameless.
Now you want Ciroc.
He is shameless. Do we have any? No. Okay, sorry. Go on.
Anyway, we were talking about the kind of the nature of celebrity relationships, and this was clearly a promo because if you noticed, all three Migos are posting about this new song coming out. You know, like a day after the relationship news happens. You know.
So yeah, a day after the news about Saweetie and Quavo breaking up broke out, they were promoting a new song.
Offset were just spazzing.
Yeah, it was a very good song.
Okay, but that got leaked. That like Quavo's verse got leaked a while ago.
That's not the point. He's saying the point is they're promoting
They're
it.
promoting it now, right?
Like the song could have existed for years, but the fact that they're just promoting it the day after they're in the headlines can be a little bit suspicious.
With official video, it looked like.
With an official video. Now, what's interesting about this conversation to me is, like you said, the nature of celebrity relationships.
We got kind of deep into it when we were talking about it.
Right, because there's two camps of thought when it comes to celebrity relationships. They're all real or they're all fake.
Mm-hmm.
And it really doesn't matter because we were saying that once you get down to it, if Saweetie and Quavo are faking a relationship, how fake can it be?
Right.
If they're living together, most likely have slept together and also have done it probably more than once and spent time together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So really, what is a fake relationship if both parties are consenting?
I don't think that one's a fake relationship.
Talking to your mic, please.
What does Quavo have to gain from Saweetie? Like start at the beginning of this.
Well, he's beholden to his
Constant
record
attention.
label and his marketing team.
Well, I think it's also constant attention outside of music.
Yeah,
I mean, you could argue about how much Cardi B and how much Offset's cheating has helped his career. To be honest.
Well, I mean, it's not even about who would gain what.
Right. It's about, if let's say you're approached, you're a famous person, you're a famous podcaster, for instance, and you're approached by, your PR team, your label's PR team or whatever, and they're like, it would be great if you were to date, the Call Her Daddy guy or whatever, podcast union or something.
Like if you're signed to a marketing agency and there's another celebrity signed to the marketing agency, they'll probably suggest that you two date just for publicity reasons.
Right.
They can't make you do anything. But if you're already attracted to each other and you both would benefit.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
So I'm saying even if it comes about because of, some kind of marketing team's, calculations of popularity or whatever, at the end of the day, you're spending time with this person. You're, if you're even at best pretending to be dating someone, it eventually just turns out you're dating someone,
Yeah, right. So like I always do talk about how I think a lot of things are promotion.
Yeah.
And not real. But when it comes to celebrity relationships, I'm not even sure how much of that can be promotion if they really are spending time with each other. Because it gets almost like to a point where if it is fake, if it isn't fake, it doesn't matter because the end result is the same.
Right.
Yeah.
The only thing you can question in this scenario is how much do they each care about Quavo's alleged infidelity. That's still up for debate.
Right.
I mean, I'm not here to say because I don't know, and frankly, I don't really care.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But
I don't care about the specifics, I should say.
Right, the specifics of this aren't really that.
Right,
has Takeoff cheated on somebody like publicly? Because these Migos is on some fucking
Takeoff
rampage.
Is laying low and keeping to himself though.
He's stacking. He's stacking.
He's stacking.
Rumor is he's gonna pop out soon.
Yeah, I heard that too. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We must know the same people.
Yeah, exactly.
Same
We keep tight circles.
We keep tight circles.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah.
You see it.
Pause,
How is that a
yeah.
pause? That's the opposite of a pause.
We keep our assholes tight.
Oh, I forgot about buttholes. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, I'm so straight that I forgot buttholes existed. Excuse me.
You can do anal with a girl.
Okay.
Anyway.
Sorry. Stupid thing to say.
Anyway,
That's the kind of energy I was waiting on, though. This is good shit. Yeah.
Nigga, pause. Nigga, whoa.
What do you mean?
You waiting on me to talk about assholes?
Well, not about mine or yours, but maybe in general, it's fine. You can maybe ask him how much he's done that.
we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about.
Which is a good question because I've actually never asked him that.
We don't need to talk about it. fucking God.
That's a very good question.
I just said
I'm
my mom
kidding.
brought you
I'm
cookies.
kidding.
She's
Respect to
As soon as
everyone.
the cameras go off.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Respect to everyone's significant other. We're completely joking. Parody.
Parody.
Yes. We would never have sex. Ever.
Never.
No.
Never.
We're not heathens.
With the human.
Shut up. Anyway.
Point is.
The point is, yeah.
Point is.
Your mother makes a damn good cookie. Go on.
Thank you, Mom. The point is, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, we were also talking about, people always kind of have this stink eye for like the most famous actor dating another most famous actor. But it's like we were talking about the kind of relatability those people must experience. If you're one of the most famous people in the world, or even in your field, I bet you feel a lot more in common with a person similarly famous.
Right. And when are you in the room with normal people?
Right. That too. I mean, how often do you come in contact with people having normal 9-to-5 jobs and stuff?
I mean, you never know if they're using you. I mean, you never know if anyone's using you. But when you have money and someone else doesn't.
Right. There's more of an incentive for a normal person to use a celebrity. Mm-hmm. So I get why celebrities would be like weary of dating normal people.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. We're not being cynical about this clearly very cynical thing. But
what do you mean?
Like, assuming that a lot like these relationships are actually genuine, which I mean, like we said, I do think.
How many real human relationships are actually genuine too?
I mean, there you go.
That's
what I'm saying.
Thing,
they're human beings.
How much of it is? Well, she looks good, and I want my homies to see my bitch bad.
Exactly right. Like people probably don't even like each other a lot of the time. They can just help each other in different ways.
That's what I'm saying. It's interesting
because I'm sure that even people who make fun of celebrity relationships, I'm sure normal people get used for money way more.
Potentially, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's and that's not even really a bad thing. Like who wants to be with someone that's like piss broke? I guess not that it should determine your value, but you got to understand at a certain point, it is about
do stuff.
What's up? Yeah, you want to do things.
And trips to All-Star Weekend for her to cheat on you ain't gonna pay for themselves.
We never talked about that, and I wanted to talk about that video so much, but the video has been wiped from the internet. It's you cannot find
the girl on the
from Georgia.
No,
not the girl in the car who baby daddy caught her.
That was some funny.
I'm talking about the shirtless kid in college who was arguing with his chick in the hallway.
That nigga was down.
That nigga was horrendous. Horrendous. And this is old because this is All-Star Weekend, but it was such a crazy video. We should still talk about it.
So many people might not have seen it.
That's the problem. It's gone.
That's the problem, but I think we can explain it well enough to get the picture. It's not.
It's not that complicated. You could probably just Google some keywords and find it.
Let's try to do it.
Okay, I'll try to look for it, but
I'll explain.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Can he explain?
I can explain.
I don't know. I'll
explain. Okay, I'll explain the situation physically. I can't ever get into the mind of this kid, but it's a dorm. It's clearly a dorm hallway. I'm guessing they're first 2 years of college, probably freshmen, and there is a kid, shirtless, getting mad at his girlfriend who was or a girl he liked at least, who was supposedly at All-Star Weekend in Atlanta the whole weekend. They were supposed to hang out. Remember, he says, you said we were going to hang out this weekend or something like that. And he's getting more frustrated. He's getting angry. The girl does not seem to care at all.
She looked at him like he was crazy.
Yeah, her friend is like egging him on a little bit, and he just gets more and more mad. His friend has to like hold him back.
Her friend was laughing.
Her friend was laughing.
She was like making faces and peace signs, and her friend was a white girl. I'm not sure what the race of the girl who's the focal point of the video was, but the girl who was laughing was clearly white. Yeah. And I just want to let this be known for everyone out here who's ever dating a girl, regardless of her race, because this applies, even if you're not dating a girl, if you're dating a guy too, this applies to everyone. Mm-hmm. As soon as a girl's or a guy's white girlfriend start laughing at you, you're done.
You're finished.
There is no returning, especially if you're a black or other race guy. If they're comfortable enough in front of you to clown you,
nigga, you're
done.
They know she taking all types of pipe behind your back.
It's over. And I just want to say this about the video too. I think it's funny, but I also think it's like a good case study into the world we live in now, just because of how rampant like celebrity culture, just celebrity culture is now. Obviously, All-Star Weekend has always been a thing, but celebrity culture mixed with social media has become so accessible that a college freshman could just walk over and maybe get into the club too because a player DM'd her. So it is a different world we're living in, and it's not necessarily good or bad, but it makes for some great memes.
Yeah.
And I'm very sad that this video got wiped. And my man is very lucky because his friend did stop him from chasing the girl.
Oh God.
That was some real shit. I wouldn't do that for you. I would let you go crazy. I'm kidding. But
he's supporting potential violence against women. I wouldn't harm a woman.
Well, let's not say he would potentially harm her. I don't know. She was just leaving and maybe wanted to talk to her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna speculate. But the video is just very funny because this guy is down terribly.
Really bad.
He's down terribly.
I mean, he'll bounce back, though. We got to give him some credit.
That's the thing. He'll bounce back.
It'll
all be good in the end, I'm sure. But to have that happen on a national scale and have the whole almost country, because by the time I saw it, I already had 400,000 views.
I'm a different nigga. I wouldn't even get mad like that. I would hide it well enough because I know how the internet works. I'm thinking just in my school, let alone viral.
Well, yeah, we should give credit. Like,
yeah, I just realized there's someone who filmed the video.
Exactly. That is very
inconsiderate. We didn't. Yeah,
because we take that for granted. We expect shit like that.
Well, it's also
expect someone's always recording.
The point of view is more focused on the guy than the girl. I mean, it's probably one of his friends, don't you think?
But by the height of the video, I would guess it was a guy.
That too. I mean,
yeah, damn, yeah, it was dirty, but
maybe he's like, you'll see this video in 10 years. You'll see where you used to be, how far you've come.
Here's the thing that is even if we do live in a different world though, because of social media, stuff like that has happened forever. It's happened for decades.
It's caveman time.
But basically when cavemen had All-Star Weekend. But what's crazy is
best mammoth hunter.
What's crazy about like the world now is like you can have like your key moments of your life become memes. Like that's probably a turning point for my man. Like his life probably will change.
You're
a
getting
bit.
curved on camera.
Well,
Shut up.
You know what's funny is like,
what's up?
10 years ago, Bad Luck Brian's like goofy high school senior picture is like meme. That's one thing. But this guy is getting cheated on or broken up with his girlfriend is the meme. What's the joke even?
Whatever it is, his heart is broken. And
right. Having your heart broken is the meme. Not
watching it unfold. Like it's surreal.
You know how memes used to be like you look weird or like this thing is goofy. Now it's like
watch this kid get his whole
know
world.
The full context, which is this guy got his heart
and then there's
broken.
a whole nother word of memes where it's just like a guy smiling and it just says like Q.
Yeah.
This is like the weird memes.
The absurd is like the deep fried,
face
distorted.
Yeah.
I don't like those ones as much.
I don't either. It's like for like kids like my brother's age.
Yeah, I think so too.
But like,
the louder the better. But
having like the pivotal moments of your development just be broadcasted.
But in that context too.
Dude, I'm thinking about
because it's not just crying guy. It's guy who got his heart broken because his girlfriend was at All-Star Week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not just kid crying.
All right, we're gonna speculate. What player was it?
Okay.
Who's the player? All right, we gotta think about the age.
I'm just kidding. Well, I've seen what the girl looks like. Have you seen what she looks like?
Nah, she bad.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Convincing.
Not NBA bad in the sense that like
she's like college dorm.
Right. Like it seemed like Georgia State bad. Like
it was probably Georgia State.
Definitely Georgia State.
I got some people at Georgia State. I'm gonna do my due diligence.
She looked kind of like. Let me see if I can. You guys keep talking. I'm looking for the picture.
Yeah, but what was I saying?
I don't remember. Dude,
I don't need.
We were just talking about having like the pivotal moments of your life.
Oh yeah. I mean,
yeah, dude. I've been down bad. She's cute.
Yeah, can the camera see?
Who is this? Help us
find this chick.
Okay. Is it bad that you did that or no? Man, no.
I'm gonna put the angle on you guys when I do that on the show.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna actually show her face.
She good looking.
Yeah, she's cute. But that's the thing. You wouldn't look at her and expect NBA is your competition.
That makes it hurt even more.
That's the point. That is the point I'm trying to make.
It's like Zion was busting ass. It probably honestly wasn't a player.
That's interesting.
It could be a
players. The rules are so strict with these dudes.
Right.
With All-Star Weekend, they couldn't go to parties.
That's a good point.
It's probably a rapper.
It was an event. I mean,
or just a wealthy nigga.
Event if it's somewhere cool.
Or just someone with money. But the point is like, this is an interesting topic too about men in college. It's so different from high school because you're actually competing with actual dudes now.
Yeah.
When you're in high school, maybe there's a couple
with
girls
the quarterback.
Right, maybe there's a couple girls that hung out with the drug dealer, the quarterback, but when you're in college, it gets a lot more real.
It's such a larger pool of people. It's not just your high school or maybe the neighboring high school. Mm-hmm. You feel like the world is your oyster and you found the pearl. Mm-hmm. And then the pearl's gone.
Well, yeah.
I think, I mean, I can't speak, but...
And I do think this is a blessing in disguise for this guy because I looked at the video. He's a good-looking guy. He's a handsome kid.
I know he'll end up somewhere cool.
That's the thing. Like
I'm confident that this is just a building block.
He'll probably do fine for himself. And I think when I say it's a blessing in disguise, I say that because most people don't really compete in the same arena as NBA players and rappers. You know what I mean? Do. Sure, maybe. I will say this too. As a black person, as a black man, you probably are. Like, you know what I mean? Just because of how small the black community is and how disproportionately many of them are famous.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like, it's just a weird dynamic. But
I mean, I've talked to girls who have now fucked with pretty high up niggas.
oh, of course. But like, yeah.
Some low ones too.
Of course.
They peaked with me. But
Facts. But the point is, this kid is like, you know, he's playing with the big dogs now, and that's a good thing, I guess. You know, boss up, get you a new shorty, and don't ask her anything about what she's done.
you know what he needs? A blunt with his
does.
boo, with a new boo.
I think that's what he was trying to do in the video.
I literally think,
I think that's the problem.
I literally think it's what
That probably was what he was
think
trying to
that's
do.
I want the
problem.
vibe. I think.
I don't
Yeah,
think-
she's not trying to vibe.
I don't
She's
think he
not.
was stacking enough.
Hey,
to
when
be
you
quite
cheated on
honest.
me at All-Star Weekend, your vibes are off. Is everything okay?
I don't think she was stacking enough, to be honest with you.
She wouldn't just chill and smoke.
This is an example why you make moves in silence, including being angry at your girlfriend.
Facts.
You
Facts.
did that.
But you don't want to bottle that up. It's almost like cathartic, that release. I mean, assuming he didn't, harm anyone, which he didn't in the video. But I mean,
White guys be like,
white guys be
don't
like,
bottle
I
up your
guess.
emotions, dude. Be healthy about it.
Open up.
Open up. I'm playing.
I want the best for this guy. I think it's a good experience overall.
Oh yeah. But that is an interesting thing about how most black dudes that are like single in their 20s, you are competing with celebrities. That's a very
The
like
bad ones, or like at very least local celebrities.
at the very
At the
least.
very least, I'm competing with Baby Smooth with a baby.
At the very least, and it's just a very interesting dynamic.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's a very interesting dynamic. Yeah, but what else is there? I guess we can finally get to like the real music if you guys are done with this topic.
I guess.
Yeah.
Did anyone listen to drum roll? Chemtrails Over the Country Club by Lana Del Rey.
No.
Justice by Justin Bieber.
Yes.
Did you actually?
I listened to the song with Daniel Caesar. I like it.
Really?
The Peaches song.
I didn't listen to it.
I like it.
What's it
cool.
sounding like? R&B-ish or what?
It's like a pop-ish, R&B-ish. You know what? I have a certain admiration for Justin Bieber. I mean, say what you want. What do you mean is a good song? That shit knocks.
I think Sorry's better.
Sorry is better, yes.
Yeah.
No Sense with Travis Scott, good song.
Still haven't heard it, but yeah.
You still never heard that song?
You guys told me back when we had Nahal on, I think episode 28, to listen to it. I still
Yeah.
haven't. Sorry.
Yeah, but
I don't think I have.
I have a certain appreciation for Bugatti Biebs.
Bugatti
So
Biebs.
I will say,
Well, he's born again. Bugatti Biebs.
Born
is
again
dead.
Biebs. I was gonna say
This is BAB. Born again Biebs.
Born Again Biebs. It's a good song. It's a
this is
close song.
Bethlehem Biebs.
This is Bethlehem Biebs. Bethlehem Biebs. Anyway.
Bethlehem BB.
Bethlehem Habibi ting. All right. Anyway,
It's a good song.
that song
That's
is
the only
good,
one I heard,
maybe,
though.
but how's the album?
I didn't listen to all of it. I heard it might be too serious. I don't want a serious Justin Bieber album, nigga.
Is it too serious? Because is it like so? I know he has some Martin Luther King
I want
interludes.
silly Biebs.
Like nigga, nobody wants that from Bieber.
Yeah, I do not.
Give us another Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had that like in 2014, 2015. He had that window where he was rebranding into like being a cooler person. So I was really disappointed to see that he's kind of going back to like a more like
Serious.
idle, serious vibe.
Yeah.
I'm not a Justin Bieber fan though, so maybe this is what they want. I don't know. I didn't listen to the album at all, but the cover art turned me off, and then the MLK interlude kind of turned me off too. So
Yeah.
I'll probably listen to the song with Daniel Caesar
And Giveon.
and Giveon.
Who
But
I'm not. I'm pretty openly not the biggest fan of Giveon.
Favorite Mistake is a great song.
It is. I just think his voice. He's an amazing singer, and we're in a R&B world right now. Where let's be honest, I don't get into you know this. I don't get into old music was better. Old people back in the day cared more about their music. Yada yada. I will say the voices in old music compared to now doesn't compare. The quality of like R&B singer like voice vocally in the 90s and 80s compared to now, holy shit. Like a lot of these current singers that are popular can't sing at all. And I'm not saying everybody back in the day could, but it's not as important. The voice isn't as important now. It's not
I'll be
as much
honest
of a
with you.
focal point.
I don't even like hearing people that are really good at sing that much anymore.
I don't either. It's
Like-
not. Like Frank Ocean's a good singer. He's not like an amazing.
His voice is not the strong suit by a long.
No, not at all.
But the fact that he's not a technically impeccable singer
makes him
music
so
better.
good.
Right.
He has songs where because of production stuff and stuff, he sounds like it sounds like he's a better singer than maybe he actually is. Like Bad Religion, his voice on there sounds really good, and some other songs, but
Like it goes up with the crescendo. Of
yeah,
the
and just
beat.
the production and
Yeah, you're
everything.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But Giveon, he has a good voice. I just think it's too. His voice is too deep. It's always too deep.
2:30, baby.
Yeah, it's,
I like
like I'm
it.
listening to Kermit. Like I can't listen
He
to a
does
whole.
sound like Kermit.
I
Yeah.
can't listen to a whole
Rocky.
Giveon album.
I don't think he's even dropped it. I think he's only
down
got
bad.
EPs. I've listened to whole Giveon albums, and I gotta say, I like it.
I like his music though.
I like his music.
just trying to vibe.
I get what you're saying though about like a lot of singers now have like a one trick thing that they do and they don't really sing technically well anymore.
Yeah, I agree
Like
with that.
Okay, Janae Aiko's okay voice. Summer Walker can't sing for shit.
I think she makes good music.
The Weeknd can sing.
The Weeknd can sing.
I'm not as versed in this genre, but you know.
Yeah.
The one who has a girlfriend isn't versed in the genre. That's kind of funny. What? You get so defensive about having being a relationship.
You're right.
My favorite R&B singer right now is, all my friends know, is Thundercat, and he has a pretty cool voice.
He's more soul, man.
So yeah, he's
R&B is under.
Thundercat's just the best, man. Shout out to him for winning a Grammy. Fuck the Grammys.
Shout out.
But if anyone deserved a Grammy, it was Thundercat. So shout out to Thundercat.
But yeah,
you deserved it.
I think calling Thundercat R&B is kind of underselling him a bit.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cat.
No, I mean that's not bad. I just think he's more soul.
He's like,
he's an instrumentalist too.
Yeah. I'm just talking about a nigga who sings.
Yeah,
I just gotta. Sometimes you loop it all as one.
Guy who sings.
As a rap first fan, I just kind of loop that.
That's basically, you're not the only one that does that. Basically, like if you're a black person that doesn't rap and make music, people think you're R&B.
Wow.
And then it's not even a diss necessarily. It's just it's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
But
what were we talking about?
Well, we were talking about Giveon being on the song, and you were saying this current R&B thing.
Yeah, but in general, it's a cool song. But yeah.
Okay, well, I kind of feel differently. I kind of like the fact that people who aren't technically good at singing.
I like that. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I was just pointing that out.
Because it does make for more interesting production. Mm-hmm. And it does make for more interesting songs. Because I think there's only so much you can do with a technically good voice. Ariana Grande is an example.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
she has a really good voice.
She's an amazing voice. Mariah Carey and Ariana, they all play it safe. Whitney Houston. All the best female singers, at least, played it safe. When you're Janae Aiko, Summer Walker, you can go crazy with it.
I will say, I went to 2 summers ago, so before my senior year, I went to...
You're making 5 beats a day for 6 summers? Wait, 3 summers. Wait, what is it?
5 beats a day for 3 summers.
3 summers, yeah. That's a different world, like Cree Summers. Shout out to Cree Summers. She's not a technically great singer, but she's still great.
No, of course.
Yeah.
But I was going to say...
I think she has a song called Curious White Boy. Sorry.
The Daniel Caesar concert.
That's me.
The Daniel Caesar concert after his last album, I went to that at the Fillmore downtown. And his voice sounds... Honestly, one of the biggest gripes I had with his last album, the Case Study 01 album for Daniel Caesar, was some of the songs needed to be recorded again. It sounded rushed. Like it sounded like he could have vocally came off better at times.
Yeah,
but he performed a couple songs live, and the live versions are obviously different than the album versions for some songs. And there's a song on there, "Open Up." Holy shit! You could find the live version online. The difference in like how good his voice sounds, I was like "Open Up" was like a song I was kind of lukewarm on. Now it's like my favorite song on that album. Just after hearing the live version, like he sounded so good live.
So maybe you can send it to me to add to the playlist since y'all been lacking.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Niggas don't be asking for shit, nigga. Nah.
I do ask.
Well, when you ask, I send shit. Oh well, yeah. That's
what? Wait. Do I not?
No.
Why not? Yeah, I do.
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know.
I got some bangers on the way for y'all.
But anyway, yeah. Open Up might be on the playlist. But yeah,
it's a good song.
It's a good song. Daniel Caesar, technically good voice.
Yeah.
But like
I like when people say like it sounds like technically.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
I'm not even saying that in a bad way.
I know. It just sounds like that sometimes.
But again, with him though, his production is safer because of how good his voice is.
Yeah.
Like, he's not doing Party Next Door shit.
No, Party Next Door can't sing. He's not a good singer.
The only person that has like a beautiful voice that takes risks production wise is like The Weeknd, and even then,
no, it's just 80s and 90s music.
No,
even then, his risks are contained in his universe. He doesn't delve out of his universe that much.
His biggest risk were before he was as big as he is now.
Bring the 707s out.
By the way, that he re-released that.
Yeah, he re-released.
I heard that vinyl was like $100 or some crazy shit.
I mean, that's nuts, but
yeah, we
God
got.
damn,
I wanted
House
it
of
though.
Balloons for the 4th time.
Damn,
But,
that is the 4th time.
Yeah, it's 3rd or 4th, but the fact is,
It's the original one.
Yeah,
Trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
I think this actually it's 3.
I think it's 3rd time.
But I mean, this no. I think this is different recordings of it than the
It's
last
the
time.
original ones,
Right?
So the original samples and the original recordings, they're not remastered.
I didn't even get a chance to really dig into it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that different. I was just like, well, shit, I've already heard House of Balloons a million times. And
It sounds a lot more 2011, like Dat Piff mixtape, which is good. It's like
I
aesthetic.
love it, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
awesome.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna tell you which one I like more.
The remaster sounds like a legitimate album.
And the other one just sounded like
Well, I think I had.
Well, the other one sounds just more like raw.
Yeah.
I think I downloaded it on the website in 2011.
Yeah.
So I think I had it on my iPod Touch.
I was playing like Minecraft in 2011.
Oh yeah, you were in
I
the
was
trenches.
10. I was 10.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas were 13. It's not that.
Yeah, we were 13.
Back in my day.
Oh, I was on my bar and bar mitzvah wave. I was cutting up. Don't even talk to me about
my
that.
mitzvah shit.
Don't even talk to me, man. When I'm on my mitzvah shit, No one can stop me.
Just stay out the way.
Stay out the way. And Take Care drop 2. And I was on my bar mitzvah shit.
Oh,
Yeah, coming back from bar mitzvahs, playing Marvin's Room.
Dude, playing Heifer at a bar mitzvah. Shit's crazy. Anyway.
But I was talking about how like that Drake, that's sort of like the hardest songs.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That because I was like explaining like Drake concerts aren't that live, but that song live is so hard.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my god. And that
Again,
beat
right?
and just everything.
Yeah, and the
That's
video.
like
if
and
a
the
Tuesday took him a
video.
lunch, don't even wait it.
You talk about a perfectly made song.
Yeah.
Perfect song.
I think Underground Kings is my favorite. Besides The Ride.
No, the ride.
Right.
You'll never don't tell me you feel me, nigga. You'll never feel me, nigga. When Max talks about girls, don't tell me you feel me, nigga.
You're in a whole you're in a whole other world.
You won't feel me until the girl you fucking hates you. and your friends faded off shots of this shit. That's some real shit.
Six is still showing.
Yeah. This is still
Alright,
showing. Anyway, yeah,
Lord
House of
knows.
Balloons got a re-release.
Yeah.
But there was a good big music drop, and we kind of disagree on this a little bit.
yeah.
Come on, Benny.
But yes,
Probably in the middle of you guys.
the plugs I met too dropped.
Nigga.
What
Man.
are you gonna say?
I mean, you've heard one of these albums, you've heard them all. Like it's kind of
This is
getting to that.
vastly different from his
Well,
album
no,
last
it was
Terry
different,
Fraud.
but it's
Terry
you know,
Fraud is the producer.
Yeah, the production's different.
Because the plugs I met is like that's the one that made him a superstar.
Right,
The first
exactly.
one.
Yeah, that's
So
the
this
one
is-
that.
Yeah, this is a sequel
It's
to
a good. It's good. You know, it's a Benny the Butcher album.
It's a vibe.
It's cool. It's cool for a Benny the Butcher album.
But you say you like the first one better.
Probably.
Why is that?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
I
And
knew
now that I really think about it, because there's some songs in that first one I didn't like at all. There's some songs in there I strongly dislike. There's nothing on here I
Nothing.
strongly dislike.
This one was way more consistent.
It was so I guess I like this one more.
Way more consistent. That's why I was gonna go off on you. But if you
Okay,
change your
yeah,
opinion,
no. Now that I think, because I only remember the songs I like.
yeah.
Like I really like that song with Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. And the song
you
with
go
India.
cry in that Toyota or this Maybach.
Oh, this Maybach.
That
yeah.
shit hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs saying that makes it harder because if you know how funny Freddie Gibbs is, just
he's the
everything.
GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
And even when he lost his Grammy, he was pretty funny about it.
Oh yeah.
What is
Yeah.
it? I'm undefeated
I
in
did
court.
weed on my court cases or something.
Oh,
He
he's
said
still
I'm
undefeated in court. Yeah.
We didn't even talk about the Grammys, but fuck them.
Fuck
What
it.
is there to say?
Nothing to say
Nothing.
at all.
Yeah.
I
The
had
Silk
to-
Sonic song is very good. I like that. But anyway, yeah.
You do like that song?
I like it a lot. You don't like it?
No, I do, but a few people I talked to didn't.
Really?
A few people said it was corny. I can't remember exactly.
What song?
It's
is it?
Bruno Mars and Anderson
Leave the door
.Paak.
open.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I don't
at a
know what
certain-
they expected.
That's what I'm saying. What do you expect? At a certain point, you gotta understand you're gonna hear it in Target. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't mean it's bad.
Mostly for the Bruno Mars aspect.
I'll hear it
Like,
eventually.
Paak.
Is a good way to put that.
Yeah, it's unavoidable, dude.
Yeah, I
Shout out
like,
Bruno Mars. For what Bruno Mars is, I really like him. Usually an artist like that I would just dislike, but I like Bruno Mars.
he cut up. Anyway, though, about the
book
plugs
tree.
I met too, way more consistent this time. I will say I was kind of thrown off because my favorite verse on the album was the song that had Fat Joe on it.
Yeah.
Yes,
I thought I was gonna hate that shit.
I didn't hate Fat Joe's verse. I just didn't want to hear my man talking about Wuhan virus and shit.
Yeah, no, that was.
Yeah.
It was just like the difference between Benny's verse and then going to Fat Joe. I would just wanted to hear Benny use that same flow
Yeah.
on that song and give us two verses with that. That's my biggest gripe with the album. And then my second biggest gripe with the album is obviously we haven't had the time to sit with this one as long, but this one sounded like we said it's more consistent, and that is a good thing. Like it's a net positive, but I will say that it kind of made it so like I don't know. I guess he still sounded angry, but the first one sounded a little more hard. I don't know why. The topic is still the same, like you said, Griselda, consistent topics
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
drugs,
saying.
jail. But something about this album was like a little more
fashion.
I'll tell you what I think.
almost triumphant. Like I know I'm never
it was that.
Okay, I'll tell you
Yeah.
what I think. I think this sounds to me like something that's been missing in rap music for a while. I think he knew that, and he's kind of owning that a little bit. That's why it sounds like you're saying a bit less, raw.
Yeah,
This sounds exactly like music from like 10, 15 years ago. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all. But this sounds the most like,
it's polished in a way the plugs I met one wasn't.
that, and it just sounds like it's from a different era. Not in a bad way. So many things now seem like they're from different eras.
This one doesn't sound as grimy,
Right.
as the plugs I met one.
It's like, even having Fat Joe, having Jim Jones, who I think was good. I like Jim Jones. But having these kind of older guys who were so popular, especially in New York years ago. It just sounds like something that he was trying to fit that era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this though, because I was thinking of a comparison. Like, yeah, I guess it does kind of sound like mid 2000s rap, but the difference between this and that is that like, I think this is way more like bar heavy, unless we're talking like.
I think Styles P or something, but
I was saying, let's talk Styles P, but like, I don't know. I feel like this is just a polished version of what he was doing on the Plugs I Met One, and I think he took the good parts of the album he had. The prior album, which was like super mainstream, the one with the Big Sean feature and Lil Wayne, and he took the I guess the cadence and then the voice of that one and put it on the Harry Fraud beats of this one. So I don't know. I do still think it's better than the Plugs I Met One. This just also goes to show that I think he is probably my favorite now out of the trio. He was my favorite in the beginning, and then it changed to Conway, and then it changed back to Benny, and it's still Benny.
You know what's crazy though?
What's up?
I would agree Conway and Benny are my favorite. But of, like the recent, like we talk about a lot about their 2020 run. They all dropped a good amount of music.
Yeah.
Pray for Paris might be my favorite album out of all those.
I
really like that album.
I get that. That was West Side Gun's peak.
That was
like
a lot of the good parts of the album weren't Gun. It was the features,
and the beats.
I think for a genre of music that's also similar. That one, it wasn't genre bending at all, but that one was a little more like cool.
I think that Gunn has a very he has a good musical sense, and I think he has a good ear for beats. I think he knows who sounds good on what. He's like the director. He's called himself that before, and I think he's best when he's doing that. So yeah, I kind of agree. Some of my favorite Griselda music is West Side Gun album stuff.
But that being said, like the rapping on the,
but
like
the rapping, I mean, if you're talking rapping.
Yeah,
Benny's probably no brainer.
Yes, the Plugs I Met too, and shout out to Harry Fraud. Like we said, this sounds just like Harry Fraud.
Was pretty good on it.
The production was great.
He's been working with some guy some older guys who've been trying to make a resurgence.
Yeah,
Jim Jones had a whole thing with him. Currency last year, I put on the playlist.
You can honestly put Chinks in that conversation too. Technically,
Chinks,
I mean
he's not old, but like back when what was he part of Coke Boys officially? Yeah, back when French Montana was like, promoting Coke Boys. Mm-hmm. That was kind of like that New York,
it's great. There's a lot of great Harry Fraud stuff, but it sounds like
I forgot Chinks Drugs died.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, you did say RP. Oh yeah, wow, that just blew me away. He died in like 2014, right?
Yeah, I think 14 or 15.
15. Shit. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's cool. Griselda's a little bit of it's not my daily rotation or anything.
No.
This one is, but just because it's so recent.
You're right.
I've been listening to it daily, but
then, they're reliable. They're like reliable, good rap if you want to listen.
Well, what do we think about the features though? Because let's go down the list. We got Chinks, 2 Chainz, Fat Joe, French Montana, and Rick Ross, and that one dude like Black Hyde.
Yeah, I didn't know that was, but he was cool. It was all right.
Yeah, that one was.
Or Rick Hyde.
French Montana was a French Montana feature. So you know what you're getting. It's bad.
It wasn't terrible, bro.
It was better than I've been pretty open in saying like his feature on East Coast remix might be the worst rap verse of all time. Especially the ASAP Ferg shit. Especially in the East Coast remix where he goes like chain busting it down, wrist busting it down. That shit.
Yeah.
And it's just because like he goes right after Dave East and Dave East ran his shit.
Yeah.
And everybody on there ran their shit and then he comes in there and just fucks it up. So the point is French Montana sucks. But he did better on this than I expected. So I'll give it like a 2 out of 10. Who else? Chinks. I can't even remember.
What do you think of the Rick Ross one?
That one was okay.
That was okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rick Ross is like the perfect feature artist.
Yeah.
Always. I think I like that one.
What do you think about that compared to Wheeler from Plugs I Met One with Pusha T?
Oh shit! I forgot all about that.
Yeah. Like I'm just comparing them both. Like, what do you think?
Oh, I didn't even, bro. I wasn't even thinking about Plugs I Met One. It's been so long since I listened to that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I like the Pusha T shit more.
Yeah.
I'm a Pusha T.
And let's just say this too: we do need to give this album more time.
Yeah, it's not.
It's been a weekend.
I listened to it literally like yesterday for the first time.
I've only listened to it 3 times, and even then, like I still couldn't give you a solid grasp on each song exactly. Yeah, no. So we do need to give him more time. This is the first impression. But I do remember Max saying Thanksgiving was his favorite out of the ones he heard, which is the outro. What was the reason for that?
I liked how it sounded. Probably I didn't listen to it even 3 times, but Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like hearing Jim Jones personally.
Yeah. Well, Jim Jones wasn't on that one, was he?
No, but I mean the whole album I'm thinking of what I like.
I think he's on Survivor's Remorse with Rick Ross. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Whoa, my flashlight turned on.
He's trying to sneak pics.
Of my side, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I liked it. It was cool, like I said.
Cool. Well, is there any other music that you guys wanted to shout out or talk about real quick?
There's some more Fly Sifu songs. They released the deluxe version.
Oh boy. We haven't talked about them in like 10
boy.
episodes.
Huh?
We haven't talked about them in like 10 episodes.
BFB the Batman dropped a song. It was alright.
No, I didn't.
Who's on it? Talking to your mic, please.
Dude, I'm sorry. It's just Pac-Man.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, I do have some music news, but it's not a new song. But
Let me just say one more thing.
Talk your cheese. What's up?
Go ahead.
OFB, another British drill group. They had some guys come together for a tape. It's called Drill Commandments. I like that one.
Okay.
You can probably search that and find it.
All right.
Let's hear Gabe's news.
Okay. Apparently, the XXL freshman list got leaked.
Oh, I forgot about
that. We were supposed to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
We get on this.
You guys ready? I've seen it. They haven't. You guys ready?
Yeah.
First artist, I think we all know he deserves it. Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
Of course, I knew that.
The second artist, a Shameless plug favorite actually, the Kid Leroy.
Whoa.
Okay.
Third artist, a guy we've talked about.
Wait a second.
I've got another guy we've talked about, and you probably if you named artists you think would be on there, you might not have thought of him. But once I say it, it'll be like, okay, Murray.
Oh yeah, good for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
the guy who does the quick.
Next up, Ian Dior.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of an Ian Dior song. I know he's had something. After that,
I'm sure he had
SSG Kobe.
Who?
SSG Kobe.
Shooter Gang?
That's,
Let me see a picture of the guy.
It's not. It's just a list. It's like this. These are how these always get leaked.
Kobe?
SSG
Oh,
Kobe.
I'm thinking Coney. No, I don't know this guy.
After this, Chef G, a drill rapper.
Oh, that's
from New
good.
York.
You need some guy.
Yeah.
After this, one legit like my least favorite rapper of all time. He's like A Boogie who raps instead of whining and Metro Boomin make it boom.
Who is it?
J.I. the Prince of New York.
Oh yeah, not a fan.
He's
Not a
terrible.
fan of this guy.
I don't think I've heard a song.
He's
by him.
it's like
He makes vibe music. He
It's
makes
vibe
like
music.
vibe drill music. Like if you have bad taste in drill,
It's for like I will say the fine Latina honeys like him, so I'll put up with it.
yeah. I think it's for like New York teens.
Another artist who
I see it.
actually
I see
I actually starting to grow on me is 2C. 2C's on here.
He's going. He's on.
Okay.
Another artist with a big song.
What's his big song?
No, I'm talking about the next one. EST. I don't know if it's
Oh, ESTG.
ESTG.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
I like
What's
him
his
a
big
lot.
song?
the shit with Dirk he just dropped.
What's it called?
He's cool.
Another person who has the biggest. I forget what it's called.
Wait,
The
slow down, bro. I'm like old as shit. Who's ESTG?
He's from Louisville. Yo Gotti just signed him.
Yeah, he has
He's
a song.
He's made songs with guys from Detroit a bunch. He
Yeah.
kind of takes like a little bit of Detroit and mixes it with like Southern, especially Atlanta. He's kind of it's a cool kind of sound.
Yeah,
I like.
it is
I'm
cool.
a fan of that guy.
Jack Harlow had him on a track.
Yeah, Louisville.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
I'm a fan of that guy.
Let's see. I'm trying to give these people cool introductions. Okay, the artist with the biggest song in the world right now, even though it's not good, Coi Leray.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, her dad owned the source. So.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And then out of Detroit. All right,
Wait, you said someone out of Detroit?
Oh yeah, guess who it is?
4-2.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but
Duh.
that seems like so late.
Yeah,
It's not because of the
very
little
late.
baby thing, but doesn't that seem like 2 years late?
a little bit, but I
But
think
we're from Detroit.
I mean, if it's Yo Gotti, he has two guys there now. Two of his guys are on the freshman list. That's kind of cool for him.
yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Yo Gotti for that. But
Yeah.
And okay, there's
Guys-
one more.
guys
There's
are
one more.
better.
Oh, there's one more. Let's go.
One of my new favorite artists.
give us a
Snot.
hint. Give us a hint. Oh shit, too late.
Sorry.
He's
Okay.
cool. They need the guy like that on it.
Yeah.
They need someone that's just not.
Overall,
It's not that bad. It's not bad at all.
it's not okay. It's
Bad
not
at
that bad, but
Say it.
Say it.
I don't know. The last few XXL lists have been so garbage.
The longevity of these guys. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Okay. The only ones I could see having legit careers are Snot, Doug,
The Kid Leroy, whether we like it or not.
Kid Leroy, no matter
Chef G,
like
if-
Murray. I think he could be around for a while, but there's a ceiling to how big a guy like him can be. That's just he can't be like super big. Pooh Shiesty, I think could legit be.
Yeah,
like
he
that.
could.
I think a lot of these guys are going to be local. Well, not in a bad way at all. I've talked about how much I like the local growth of some artists, but I think like Chef G will be big in New York always. I think this guy from Louisville, he'll be around there forever, you know.
Yeah.
But in terms of like national stardom, which I don't even care about personally, but yeah, I don't know how long people will care.
Probably just the guys that you guys don't feel. Probably the people you don't like the most. Honestly, Coi Leray and Kid Leroy and That's Coil Ray, Killer Roy, Coil Ray, Killer Roy. Say that a lot. Wow.
Coil Ray.
Say that 5 times fast.
Coil Ray, Killer Roy. Coil Ray.
Corduroy, Killer Roy, Killer Roy, Killer Roy, Killer Roy. Anyway.
Corduroy.
Corduroy, the Polaroid.
What about Snot? What do you guys think about that? Because that is different than the rest.
I like Snot.
It
makes sense though.
Why does that make sense?
Yeah, his last album was pretty big. Now the biggest moment
we talked about it on episode 19. You can watch it on our YouTube channel.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
He's a fucking machine.
The birthday gift. Duh.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
That was
Top
a
3
classic.
episode.
Oh yeah, easily.
Maybe the GOAT. It might be Jordan.
That's your favorite?
Yeah, turn this one off.
Mine might be on and off. I can't front.
I don't know. Which one? Oh, on and oh
That
shit.
might be my favorite. That might be my
That one
favorite.
was a cult classic.
Yeah.
I like a lot of them. The best one without me was the Why Did I Get Married one.
That was classic.
That was
classic.
Like,
anyway, we were in our Duffy on those, man. That was
For real, bro.
that was but I do think on and off was our flu game. Not even flu game.
That was our
last
flu game.
shot.
Yeah.
Our last
that
shot,
was.
Jordan.
I think
Utah.
we were talking about how we had nothing to talk about.
The
that.
magnum opus.
Yes. Of when
Yeah,
there's a
we thought
slow
the
news
episode
week.
going into that episode, we thought it was gonna be so bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like actually pretty good. It was.
We're really talking like athletes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you know,
Or people who get paid.
we make a lot of money from the show.
Oh, dude, we're fucking stacking and laying low. But,
Laying low, yeah.
I'm not trying.
Hey,
to,
this summer we're popping out.
they know it.
Maybe.
I
I don't know if they ready.
I'm not really one for showing
What
out.
the fuck does that mean? Is they not ready? What the fuck are you? So what the fuck
What?
are niggas talking about when they say
What
that?
you mean? What you
niggas
mean?
be like, oh, they not ready for that. Who is nigga? What does that mean? I'm not ready for you to wear a Balenciaga shirt, nigga.
You know what they mean. You know what they
No,
mean.
I don't.
You know what they mean.
No, what the hell does this
You're not
mean?
ready. You're not ready for when
The
I put on
haters are still watching. The host,
Oh my god, he has the B23 Dior's.
Nah,
Oh, he's the only nigga to have them. Oh no.
you got to really be ready to.
I just be laying in my bed having a normal day. Holy shit!
He popped out.
He popped out.
He's doing
Holy
the pose
shit.
where he's like looking down and he's got like his pants on.
He's at Somerset. Holy shit.
Holy shit! Holy shit! He's
His
at
location is
Somerset.
Somerset
Oh my
Collection.
god! Oh my
Alright.
god! Who's that at Somerset with him? A Chaldean chick? No! Oh my god! Oh, he did it! I didn't believe in him.
I was not prepared for this.
Niggas weren't ready. Niggas
Niggas
weren't
were
Where
not
were you the day that he went to Somerset?
Dude, okay, I guess I don't know. Maybe they're just saying like people are gonna hate on him for popping out. I don't know.
Niggas is ridiculous. Niggas weren't ready. Niggas is ready to rob you, nigga. Like the fuck. Anyway, that's my
not
little
ready. I
tangent
was
on
not
that.
ready.
This is why they don't pop out because you that
Because
reaction.
niggas like
right?
me.
Yeah, because
niggas like me is why y'all don't pop out.
Exactly.
But guess what? Guess what?
What?
I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready for him to pop
shit.
out?
That's a good episode title, by the way.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Anyway, this all goes back to Snot. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
The album was good. He's like, I think
His biggest song was because of TikTok, unfortunately.
what was
The one where with what's her name? Fine ass dark skin chick rapper. What's her name? Female rapper, dark skin.
Kid Leroy.
Skinny.
Oh, Flo Milli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, cause I got a small waist, pretty face.
Oh,
like
that's
a big
his
bang."
song?
Yeah.
That's his song.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
So that's like, and people don't realize that. And so,
Yeah,
but that was like his moment, I guess.
But we should highlight the differences between him and the other people on there. Like, what do you guys think? Is it
I think he's more remnants
I think he's
of
the
like,
best.
remnants of early
like
2010s?
2013. Yeah.
Well, X vibes.
Well, not even
Not even
that.
X, like
Denzel
a little
Curry
before
to
that,
me.
a little bit.
Denzel
Denzel Curry.
Curry.
Denzel Curry is the perfect
Yeah.
comparison, but
He's not.
good.
He's not like strictly street.
Not at all.
No, and that's not even a bad thing. That's
I
pretty
like
cool.
the hoodie thing too. He has going on.
Yeah,
What's
he's
the
like,
hoodie
He
thing?
like ties his hoodies like around his head. It's
like
a-
really tight. I used to do that in high school when I was tired.
Let me peep.
Dude, this is why niggas. This is why like my friends think you a stoner, bro. Be like,
I don't know what
that
to
nigga-
tell you, man.
You give off mad stoner vibes.
Yeah, I don't know.
He
I think I'm
does,
just like this.
He does give off mad stoner vibes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
At least
no.
it's chill. I mean,
He seems to free his mind at night.
Simply, he seems to. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind.
but actually, I mean, the way you're describing it, does like I do seem to.
Yeah, he
Like,
does. He
that's
does.
That's why I said that. I know.
He's dude.
That's wild. I didn't even think about
The
that.
thing, the reason I like having the show at night is because I know that's when he's the best.
Yeah.
And so, like, the later it gets, the more he cuts up. So he does free his mind
Yeah,
at
I'm a
night
bit- I'm a
for
bit
some
like that,
reason.
For some reason,
I do free my mind at night, I guess.
Yeah, what's going on during the day? What's wrong with daytime Max?
He's like an animal. I think he's like,
Nocturnal.
Yeah, I
I
think,
think
I
he's
think the
like-
sunlight just bothers me.
yeah, honestly.
Because if you don't, I mean, you've never seen me in the. I always like. I scrunch
Nice
my
gets in the
eyebrow.
sun.
Yeah, well, people say I look mad all the time because like I look kind of like this in the sun,
Yeah.
and because my eyebrows are so big they block the sunlight. That's why I do that, but not because I'm mad.
Oh, he's not mad. He's not mad. He promises.
Again, there's not a single podcast that has better eyebrows than ours.
That's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit,
dude. It's
we're some.
We have a monopoly on the eyebrow game right now.
Yeah,
we're some hairy, and if we could get your beard to connect too, we could actually get something popping. But
dude, give me time. Man.
Your dad's shit goes crazy. What's up, bro?
I don't know. hey, Dad, if you're listening, apparently my dad's working on an EP. He's been rapping on some Knife Wonder beats.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the playlist.
I don't even feel bad about saying that because he posted on Facebook. It's not.
Right. Because you do always talk about making moves in silence and you just expose it.
No, but he posted it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So are we ready for him to pop out?
I don't know. Are they ready?
I don't know.
I'm ready.
Knife Wonder beats.
Dude, are the hoes rocking with Ninth Wonder? They are. Ninth Wonder's great. Shout out Ninth Wonder.
Oh, one of the best. One of the best.
One of the best
samplers.
Yeah. Oh, easily. Yeah.
So, I think that's as far as it goes for music updates.
Yeah.
Pretty good week. Things are definitely picking up now that the weather is getting better. So happy to see it. Glad to hear it. Let's see. Anything else we are missing, fellas?
Oh yeah. If you guys follow our Instagrams, look at Max's and DM him an emoji, and he'll send you a freaky TBH.
That is facts. That is facts.
And rates.
His ad is at MAXEFROS. If you send him an emoji, he will reply with a freaky TBH and how he's been feeling about you on the.
And I'll rank you too.
He will rank. He will rank.
I guess I have to rank him.
BMS.
And you know how critical he is.
I guess I'd have to say what I'd be doing if I was there with you right now.
And you know how critical Max is. So don't be upset if he gives you a low number. It's not personal. But
yeah, you're cool AF at school.
You're cool AF at school, and you low key be dressing.
Don't really know you that well.
You be dressing. Hang out. We should hang out more. All right, yo.
Have a good summer.
You have heard it. Thank you for listening to another great episode of Shameless Plug. It has been your host, myself, Gabriel Green, and Max Evros. My host, Max Evros, will not be here for a little bit, but we will take care of it. We will have it under wraps. And Gabe is also going to be gone later, but you're going to be here for a minute.
Yeah, we got some time.
Yeah, we're going to stab.
But based on the timing of it, we might be able to get an episode out before I leave.
Okay. I think we will.
Yeah.
But anyway, yo, thank you for tuning in again. And don't forget to tap into the playlist because these guys will definitely send songs for the first time. And don't forget to follow us on social media, Instagram and Twitter.
Wish us luck.
All that will be on the link in bio. And also, don't forget to wish Max and I luck. And why not Gabe too? Give Gabe some luck too.
Wish me some luck too.
Can't hurt. Yeah. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. And we will see y'all next time. Peace.
Bye.
That was good.
Yeah, I got a pee bad.
Oh, wow. You should just win, bro. No, you can't. You little dick. You think dick's asshole next to how long you dance is great.